Oh my God. Fuck. This is perfect. Everyone loves having a football game at 9:30 in the morning. This is about to be an annoyance. It's going to be a pain. And this team is about to give me a headache. I just know they're going to give me a headache, man. It is way too early in the morning to be frustrated with this team, but somehow it feels like they're going to frustrate everybody today. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask for a Ravens team to just do their jobs? You have so much talent on this team. Is it too much to ask you guys to win a football game that you're supposed to win? Like, is it actually too much to ask for? Can we get that? Can we like actually get that? Ravens offense on the field first. We hope they can do something with the football and not go three and out to start off the early morning. Can we actually get something from this offense today? Because I know the defense is probably going to show up, but can the offense give us anything consistent here? Third down and 5. Can they pick up a first down here and not go three and out? Should be fun, should be interesting, but who knows? Lamar takes a snap, quick throw, and oh my God, Nelson Aguilar is so close to being gone. Nelson Aguilar gets the catch, and he almost took it the distance. If he didn't get that, if he didn't get tackled by his shoelaces, Nelson Aguilar is gone for a touchdown here. So yeah, third and 5, quick throw to Aguilar. Aguilar got the space. Aguilar was about to take off and got tackled by his shoelaces. That man was about to go the distance and score a touchdown here on third down. But yeah, we're never never lucky in those circumstances, unfortunately. So it's just a first down at midfield. Mar gonna take the snap here. Looking downfield. Gets the catch to Zay Flowers. First down, Ravens. So nice catch for Zay Flowers. First down for the Ravens. See if the Ravens can cap this opening drive off with a touchdown. They're in field goal range here. First and 10. Lamar rolling to his right, looking, pump faking, firing. It is caught by Bateman. Pick up about 8. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. All right, second down and 2 here. Probably going to look to run it here. Hand this off to Gus Edwards. Edwards leans forward, but I think he might be short here. So yeah, the short third down and 1 coming up here for the Ravens. Third down and 1 and a brief timeout. Oh, great. John Simpson. We just got here. We just got here. Good morning. Hope all is well. Yeah, well, we just got here and someone's already injured. We just started the game and the Ravens have already suffered an injury to John Simpson. Why not? Why not? You know, it's a lot to ask for, but we just got the game started and someone's already down for the Ravens. Oh, yeah. Just straight up problematic right off the bat. You just hope Simpson's okay, but right off the bat for the Ravens, first drive here, opening drive of the game, and bada bing, bada boom. someone gets dropped with an injury. Just gotta hope he's okay. The best I can say at this point. Just gotta hope he's okay. See, it's way too early in the morning for this. I'm not even gonna lie. It's way too early in the morning for me to have. It's way too early. Yeah, that's what NFL teams have been playing on turf. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. When it's turf grass, people are gonna get hurt no matter what. It's football. John Simpson got hurt. John Simpson got hurt. So we'll see what's going on with him. For me, it doesn't really matter what type of field they play on. Injuries are going to happen in football no matter what. But already I can see problems from the bat. Drinking Red Bull is wild to say. Like, bro, we just started the game. Why is Lamar? I don't know. You're definitely a little bit faster than my TV. So I'll see what's happening here on this third down. They said Lamar's lined up in something, probably from the pistol. Knowing them, they're gonna have him from the pistol and then try to run this from there. Just gotta hope someone picks up the first down. I don't know. All right, so Simpson looks to be okay. He's jogging around the sideline, so I hope it's nothing too severe. So yeah, they got Lamar taking this here. He's gonna hand it off on third down, and it doesn't work out because why not? Why not just run? Why would you put him? Why not just run him under center? Oh yeah, and Ronnie Stanley getting cooked. I think we're just seeing that happen more frequently. Why not just line him up under center, bro? Like legit, why not line him under center? Tucker comes in, they kick a field goal. I mean, why not just line him up under center? Why would you line him up there? I don't understand, man. 41-yard field goal. Tucker's not missing those. Ravens go up 3-0. It's going to be that type of game. Stanley ain't been playing good. What else is new, bro? Stanley's been hurt, and when he's come back, he's been on the field. He's looked anemic. I don't know what else to say. I'd love to have more energy and care, but it's 9:43 in the morning. I do not have the energy to care. I can't even get mad right now. Like, Ravens can get blown out here, and I will be sitting here in dead silence because I don't have the energy to, like, really go at them. From a Chiefs fan, I understand the frustration in play calling. Well, you guys lost Eric Bieniemy, so you knew the play calling was going to be different. So, like, oh, who got hurt? John Simpson, but he seems okay. He's on the sideline jogging, so it seems like he's fine. I don't think it's severe because he was jogging around the sideline, so I'm assuming he's fine, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, with the Chiefs, you guys knew your offense was going to have to deal with some struggles. You lost an offensive coordinator that was helping your offense be great. You lost Eric Bieniemy, so you lose a great offensive coordinator. I would assume the offense is going to deal with some struggles the following season. That's just natural. So it is what it is. Aguilar should have made it to the end zone. Got stopped by a tackle, and it's a shoelace tackle. Do you know how many people get tackled by a shoelace tackle? Aguilar is not the first one to suffer a shoelace tackle. That's why it's called a shoelace tackle. They get under your feet. They legit get under your feet. Do you know how many plays get stopped because of that? Okay, he should have got it. Okay, do you know how many people get stopped by those shoelace tackles? Those are some of the nastiest tackles because legitimately they have no reason to knock somebody down, but they always knock somebody down. That's why they're called shoelace tackles. They have no reason to knock a person down, but they somehow find a way to tackle somebody. It is what it is. I really need to look into getting a young talent to replace Stanley next year and try to restructure and offload that contract and make moves elsewhere on the team. I mean, that's a situation for the offseason. I can't speak on that now. That's not going to have effect on the team this year. I already said they should probably look to move on from Stanley or look for Stanley's replacement in the draft this year because I think they got to go full offensive line this year in the draft. But that's a question to talk about when it, come February, come March, when we get closer to the draft. That's a conversation we'll have then. But yeah, that's something I already put there. Stupid play calling. It's the stupid cute play calling Andy does that drives me insane. Well, again, you had the enemy. He was the one that was controlling a lot of that. Andy Reid would put his flair on things, but really a lot of the play calling was handled by Bieniemy, and he's not there. So you don't have Bieniemy there anymore to add the level of structure you need. You got a new guy. It is what it is. Can't let Henry control us. Hey man, if you can stop the run, you got a chance. You think the Bengals are back after last game? I really hope not. Whether they're back or not, I couldn't care less. It just depends on them getting into a rhythm. Beating the Cardinals does not mean you're automatically back, but they got to capitalize on that win and build off of it for them to truly be back. But whether or not they're back, I truly don't care. First down and 10 here for the Titans. They're going to toss it to Henry, and look at Henry coming in with the speed, bro. He got tripped up, but that man was going to pick up a first down. I expect Derrick Henry to be able to run the ball effectively. I think he's going to have a great game running the ball. Ravens just can't let him go off. So it is what it is. Good morning, man. Good morning. Appreciate you stopping by. We need to cut Stanley after the season. This time I've had enough of these injury-prone players. They're not cutting Stanley. The amount of money they would have to pay, the amount of dead cap they have to pay is that they're not cutting Stanley. Stop the nonsense. They're not cutting Stanley. They're not trying to pay that much for a contract. The dead cap they got to deal with. Nice stop here. Third down coming up for the Ravens. I think that was maybe a 1 yard pickup here. Third down, Ravens. Third down coming up for the Titans. That was a good stop by the Ravens defense. That might be a 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Titans. A 3rd and 2. Yeah, if the Ravens can get them off the field early, that'd be good. If they're looking to pass, I mean, gotta get to Tannehill quick, force him to make a mistake, get the ball out of his hands quickly. Trying to force the jump here. Oh, that's a jump by the offensive line, but they're not gonna call it. Incomplete. Good play by Marlon Humphrey. 3 and out. You want Saquon? I wouldn't mind Saquon, but that's all flag on a play. Perfect. Where pass interference? What else is new? Yeah, sure, sure. Let me see the replay to see what you saw that was pass interference. I don't know what to, I don't know what to do with that. It was contact between both of them. They were fighting. There wasn't enough space or enough time for me to sit back and say he was directly interfering with them because they were fight. It's an iffy call, but I can see why they would call pass interference on that. It's what it is. Bro, Barkley on your team would be crazy. I mean, if he stays healthy, sure, why not? Henry's gonna get stopped. He's gonna pick up maybe a yard or 2 second down. It'd be cool, but again, if he stays healthy, Barkley would be great on the team. But that's the question: if he stays healthy, don't know if Saquon's gonna stay healthy. Man's been dealing with injuries the last couple of years. I don't know if he's gonna stay healthy. Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes you just look at the player and you're like, okay, he'd be a great addition to your team. But you gotta ask, is he going to be available for your team? The best ability is availability. And Saquon's been getting banged up as of recently. He's not even available for the Giants right now. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Titans. Play fake here for Tannehill. Passes over the middle. It is caught. First down, Titans. Vinovich, or however you spell his name, was the ref the last time we played the Titans in 2019. Okay. First down and 10 here for the Titans. They're at midfield, first and 10. Tannehill taking the snap, looking, firing, caught right in between two defenders. First down, Titans. Now they're in Ravens territory, legit getting close to field goal range. If they can get in field goal range and potentially kick a field goal, that's good. Like I said, the Ravens are a bend but don't break type defense. They'll give up a lot of yards, but they won't give up a lot of points. Got a player on one knee here for the Titans. Hopefully he's okay. Defense is trying to mix up looks. Just couldn't get home with that blitz. I mean, that pass rush ain't really all that. And they have to blitz no matter what. I hate when great players can't stay healthy. Just so sad when I chose JK first running back in fantasy this year. It happens, bro. It happens. So I'm not surprised. Listen, injuries happen as a part of the game. You don't hope for it, but you expect that injuries are going to happen. You cannot sit back and pretend that everybody on the roster that starts the season is going to end the season. You hope for that to be the case, but it's just not something you expect to see. But nice opening drive so far here for the Titans. Defense is gonna make a little bit better of a stop with some of these tackles. Don't be giving no easy looks. You know what Tannehill's gonna do. Tannehill's gonna be effective when it comes to the play action passing. That is his bread and butter. They're gonna run the ball with Derrick Henry. They're gonna use that to initiate the play action passing. And once Tannehill gets into that play action passing, Tannehill's usually cooking. So you're gonna want to make him uncomfortable. You're gonna want to take him out of his rhythm. You want to put pressure on him early on, force him to make quick decisions, and force him to make some mistakes. So Ravens defense is gonna have to get within a rhythm so early on. I don't think they're gonna give up a touchdown this drive, or better yet, I hope they don't give up a touchdown this drive. But excuse me, I hope they don't give up a touchdown this drive. But we'll see. Oy. Oy. Wait a minute. What? No, he's back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Oh wow. Anthony Richardson is strongly considering season-ending shoulder surgery. That man actually might be done. That's not a good thing. We're back, first and 10. Gonna take this under center here. First and 10. A little play action passing here. Tannehill looking downfield. Incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. And it's probably going to be on the Ravens. What else is new? What else is new? Yeah, I gotta call pass interference on that one. You know how it is. That had no chance of getting it to the receiver, and they know it. And and it's not. This right here, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is a veteran move by DeAndre Hopkins. The ball was not even catchable, but DeAndre Hopkins did exactly what he needed to do. He ran into Marcus Williams. He goes and initiates the contact, knowing that he's going to pull up a flag there. These are the type of moves you see by receivers sometimes to initiate the contact before the ball gets there in order to initiate a flag. So this is not a surprise to me. These are the type of things veteran receivers do. There's nothing you can do. The game is literally against the defense. This is just something you're gonna have to deal with. Sometimes veteran receivers are gonna pull off these type of moves. They will pull up nice little gain here for Henry on first down. Just these are the type of moves veteran receivers are gonna do. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna initiate when the ball's going deep. You're gonna try to initiate any sort of contact to get a flag. Receivers do it all the time. So I'm not surprised. Look at this dude. Look, DeAndre Hopkins literally sees Marcus Williams and runs directly into him to initiate the flag. He knows what he's doing. It's in the rule books. That's not Marcus Williams causing pass interference. That is DeAndre Hopkins manipulating the rules the way every veteran receiver does. So that's not a bad move by DeAndre Hopkins. That's a smart play. He's a veteran receiver. You see receivers do that all the time. 2nd and 9. Tannehill just firing and touchdown. Oh, incomplete. Westbrook had it in his hands. Could not hold it down. 3rd down and 9 here. Let's see if the Ravens can hold and give up a field goal attempt. Wow, I thought he was going to hold on to that one, but he just didn't. 3rd down and 9. Like I said, the Ravens, they don't give up a lot of points. They do not give up a lot of points. So if they can hold for this 3rd down, they're good. The Titans actually haven't had an opening touchdown. But you know how the Ravens are. They love giving teams opportunities for things they have not done so far in the season. Will they have an opening touchdown here? The answer is no. He is short. They're going to have... Hey, it's Chris Moore. Good to see he's still playing football. They're going to kick the field goal here. 4th down. He was stopped about a yard short. 4th down here for the Titans. They're going to probably kick the field goal here. That is a great tackle by Patrick Queen to prevent the touchdown. Because there was not that much space. That was going to be a touchdown. So both teams are going to exchange field goals here. Hey, Nick Folk. 26-yard field goal. And it's all tied up at 3 apiece here in London. So the Titans will continue to not have an opening drive touchdown, and the Ravens defense will continue to make stops in the red zone. Bend but don't break. That's what the Ravens defense is. They're not giving up a lot of points. They'll give up a lot of yards, but they don't give up a lot of points. It is what it is. Yeah, is uncatchable not a thing anymore? Well, when it's so far away, where it's like 15 yards away, they'll probably be like, yeah. If it sails out of bounds, they'll make an argument. But again, PI a lot of times is iffy. You don't really sound excited this time. Is it because it's early? Yeah. Why not? Why would I be? It's 9:58 in the morning. I am not excited to watch my team play in London at 9:58 in the morning. So yes, I'm actually very tired. It's easy to pick up on that. You are absolutely correct. I am not going to be here losing my mind. The Ravens can lose this game. I'm not going to lose my mind on that. I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to explode here. I'm not doing that, bro. it's too early in the morning for me to be exploding like that. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this same level of energy, and we'll just move around. We'll move about the day how it goes. These refs really got a call from Goodell. We need a good showing. No, it's just a veteran move from DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins is not the only one to abuse that rule. Receivers abuse that rule all the time, which is why the advantage in the game today is for the receivers. The advantage in the game today is for the offense because they can abuse the rules. The defense can't abuse the rules, and that's the unfortunate part. A defender can be right just doing their job in the right place. A receiver can see him, visibly run into him and say, "I was trying to run my route. He interfered." That's pass interference. If you look at the replay, DeAndre Hopkins notices Marcus Williams is there and goes initiates the contact to get the flag. That's just a veteran move. That is just a veteran play. And I'm not mad at him at that. That's what all veteran receivers look to do. But with these PI calls when we played the Colts, every ref is going to officiate things differently, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Duve is washed. He's got to stop returning it. You don't got that burst anymore. I mean, you don't have a better... You don't have the better returner. I don't know what else to tell you. In the Chiefs versus Vikings game, they picked up the flag for it being not catchable, I think. So, yeah, it depends. They have certain metrics as to how they're going to rule it. I think mostly if it's going out of bounds, they're going to rule it uncatchable for a lot of these. I mean, there hasn't been much from Devin Duvernay this year, I can admit. But the dude's coming back from injury. When your returner suffers a season-ending injury and he's coming back from that, there's probably going to be moments where you sit back and say, yeah, he's probably not the same guy he was pre-injury. But you don't have a better returner on this team. He is your returner. So you just deal with that however you deal with it. Either way, Ravens offense coming on the field here for their second drive. We just go from there. Unfortunately, they're not really going to get a good field position for this one, but they're going to have to drop down the field for this one. Let's see what the Ravens offense can do this drive around. Would be nice to see them get in the end zone here, but who knows. Let's see what Lamar and the offense are going to do this second drive around. I believe this is like the last internet, or this is maybe at least the last London game that's being played. So, lucky us, we get the last London game of the season. 1st and 10 here, gonna hand the ball off to Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards is gonna pick up about 2 yards. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. Keaton Mitchell as a returner, he just got back. I don't know if they're looking to do that. He just got back. The rules are made against the defense. Cornerback is the second hardest position next to quarterback. Second down and 8 here for the Ravens. Let's see if they can pick up a first down in the situation. 4:50 left to go in this game. Lamar's going to take the snap, looking towards his left. He's going to fire. It is caught, and Odell is immediately dropped. Odell picks up maybe 2 yards there. Third down coming up for the Ravens. It's going to put them in a position, I think a third and short position here. Nice catch by Odell. Them trying to get him more involved, get him, going in this offense. Third down coming up here for the Ravens. Don't want to go 3 and out, but you are in a position to go 3 and out. Third down and 5 here. Okay, Lamar's going to switch something up. He's going to change the play up here at the line of scrimmage. Lamar Jackson right now 5 for 5, 48 yards. So Lamar changed the play up here. Let's see what happens here on third down. Lamar over the middle. It is caught by Odell. And look at Odell go. Look at Odell go. Up to midfield. First down Ravens. Hey, look, Odell still got something left. Odell still got something left. That was a big play by Odell. That's easily the biggest play Odell has had all season. So look, Odell still has something going. Gets up to midfield. Good for Odell. That's something he needs. That's something he needs. Obviously, they want to get him more involved. That is something he needs, man. Man, if he breaks one more tackle, Odell might have been able to take that to the house. We've got a couple of plays where that could have been house calls. 1st and 10 here. Lamar is going to fire. It is caught by Nelson Aguilar. He's going to drop there at the 30. So the passing game is showing up today. At least the receivers are doing their job. So far, the receivers are doing their jobs. They are catching the football here. They're not making the mistakes. When they're getting open in space, they're catching the football. I think they all understood that they have to do something. Like, again, Lamar got killed in the media last week because of their incompetence. You, as a receiving core, you can't have that many drops. So Lamar right now, 7 for 7, 99 yards. Receivers are actually catching the ball. So that's a good look. That's at least a good look for them. Hopefully they continue this throughout the game, but, it is what it is. 1st and 10 here. Probably going to look to run this here. Hand it off to Gus Edwards. Edwards trying to get some push at the line of scrimmage. Edwards with a nice burst there. Picks up about 7. Put Keaton in. Again, their main back is Gus Edwards. I'm sure at some point they're gonna look to put Keaton Mitchell in this game. Quick snap here, quick toss. Gus Edwards breaking a tackle, picking up a first down. Ravens inside the red zone now. So this is a great drive for the Ravens. Great drive for them to go down the field. If they can capitalize with the touchdown, they're good. They were still they're still one of the better teams in the red zone this year. So you hope they capitalize on this. I say run the ball when you get to the red zone. If you look at their touchdown rates when they're in the red zone, a lot of touchdowns they've scored this year have been running the football. So there's no need to complicate it. Do what works for you. Obviously, you're gonna want. We're third in the NFL in touchdown percentages in the red zone. Do what works for you. Run this football. There it is. Gonna give it to Gus Edwards. Edwards gonna try to get the edge. Edwards picking up some good yardage here. Like I said, utilize the run game in the red zone. It's what's worked. It's what's generated touchdowns for you. It's what's been successful. Utilize the run game. That's what I want to see from the Ravens. Utilizing the run game in the red zone. Gus Edwards, 6 carries, 23 yards. He's doing his thing early on here. They're running the football effectively. They've put together a great drive here. If they could capitalize on this drive with a touchdown, it will be a huge gain. Lamar is going to change up the play once again here at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 5. Isaiah Likely's in the game. He's going to give it to Justice Hill, and Hill is not going to get a lot of push here. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. So probably 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Ravens. It'd be tough for them to come all the way down the field here just to settle for a field goal. So hopefully they can pick up a touchdown here. They're going to run one last play before the first quarter comes to an end. Hopefully that's a touchdown or at least a 1st down. Either way, this has been a great drive for the Ravens. They've marched all the way down here to the red zone. Don't want it to end here, but, you know, defense is obviously going to look to make a stop here on 3rd down. Offensive line got to give Lamar the time here. 3rd down and 4. Let's see what happens. Lamar's going to take the snap. Lamar fires, floats it. You got to give Odell a chance on that one. He threw it over the head of Odell. You got to give Odell a chance there, Lamar. Even though there wasn't really much there. I'm going to be honest. There wasn't really much there with that Odell play. There wasn't really much there. Odell was completely covered. So they're going to take the 3 points here. Bateman looked mad like he was open. It is what it is. They took the play they wanted to take. Harbaugh must have been talked to Biscotti. He took the 3 points again. I don't blame him, bro. They've given up way too many points. So another field goal here. It's tough to watch the Ravens offense go down the field. It's tough to watch the Ravens go down the field just to settle for 3 points. But the fact that they're settling for 3 points, I'll take it, bro. I don't want to watch this team decide to go for a 4th down just to get nothing. It's worse if you go all the way down to the goal line and you get 0 points. So Harbaugh's doing something he normally hasn't done. He's taking the points. I'll take the points. If Harbaugh is actually going to take the points, I'll take the points. Looks like Lamar's trying to get his buddy Odell some catches. Well, yeah, Lamar wants to get Odell involved more. That's definitely a thing they're trying to do. Get Odell involved more. Odell loves mossing guys. Throw more jump balls. I don't even know if he got it like that anymore. And I'm not trying to force a jump ball and all of a sudden, boom, we get picked off because we want to try to be cute with the football. What's going on, Go Man? How you doing? So the Ravens have moved the ball. They've gotten down the field twice, and it's resulted in 6 points. Not the satisfying result you want, but it's much better than last week where they just decided, let's just not take the points. Harbaugh had to learn his lesson because he's actually taking the points, which I'm not mad at. Sometimes it's better to take the points. There's still plenty of football left to be played. I don't need you trying to be cute and going for it on 4th down, and then we get 0 points after going 70-plus yards down the field. But it looks forced in the red zone, like Lamar locked only on him. Like I said, Lamar is trying to get the ball to him. It's not a difficult. You know Lamar is trying to get the ball to Odell. It's not a situation. Lamar is trying to get the ball to Odell. Ravens have lost games because of not taking points. I love taking the points there. Pretty much, I'm perfectly fine with that. You got the best kicker in football. You got arguably the best kicker in NFL history. Just let him put points on the board. It's a free 3 points when you give the ball to Tucker and let him do what he does. So I'm perfectly fine with letting this happen. 1st and 10 for the Titans. They're going to run one play here, and then we're going to call it a quarter. First and 10, handed off to Henry. Henry's getting stopped right there. He picks up about 3 yards. And just like that, the first quarter comes to an end. Yeah, we really should. Where's Andrews? Andrews is on the field. Lamar just hasn't thrown to him yet. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the Ravens love making a point. Let's get our tight ends involved. Let me be honest. Sometimes the Ravens love making a point. Let's not pretend that they don't see. These players see what's in the media. Sometimes the Ravens love to make a point. They have done a clear job so far in this game to get their receivers involved. Lamar got cooked in the media last week because the receivers failing, and the receivers know that. But there was still a good chunk of people in the media that was cooking this receiving corps. So they all got humiliated by the media, and they hear what people are saying. So how do you respond to that? Well, you get your receivers involved, and you get your receivers involved very early. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're trying to get the receiver corps involved, which I'm not mad at because, again, we need those guys to show up. And so far, they've shown up, and they've played well. One quarter down, 3 left to go. Alright. Media hates Lamar. Never seen anything like it. Personally, don't care. They're free to say whatever they want. Like, he had one of the best seasons of all time to get called. I don't care. I truly don't care. The media is here for our entertainment. They're going to do what's entertaining. If everyone sat back and actually analyzed the game and spoke about the game from an analytical standpoint, instead of coming out with these hot takes and these crazy opinions and crazy takes, if they didn't do that, people wouldn't be watching. You do it for the sake of entertainment. It's easy. If people just came out and analyzed the game and said, let's break down the Ravens Steelers game to see how things went. You gotta look at the receiving corps and how they performed. You look at the if you had television shows doing that, people are gonna watch. You do what's entertaining. You know what's entertaining? You know what's entertaining? Hot takes. It's always worked out for them. So I'm not surprised. And Lamar Jackson's a polarizing topic. You know, it's easy to just sit back and just have a polarizing topic with Lamar Jackson. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Second down and 8. Titans looking to respond. Down by 3. Gonna see if they can go down the field. Need to try to take the lead or tie it with a field goal. Tannehill's gonna take the snap. Looking towards his left. It is caught. And a first down's picked up here. Well, actually, he might be short. No, he is short. Third down. I thought he extended and picked up the first down. But he did not. Third down coming up here for the Titans. This should be third down and 1. Probably the situation, you just hand the ball off to Henry. It's third down and 1. You hand the ball off to Derrick Henry, pick up the first down, and reset this. Unless the Ravens defense just stuffs them. Oh, they're gonna have Henry take the snap here. Should be fun. You know how this is gonna go. Henry takes the snap, picks up the first down, flag on the play. So this should be fun. Is this flag gonna be on the Ravens or on the Titans? Usually when I see those flags come up quickly, it's on the offense. Unless somebody on the defense was offsides. Was it a false start? Illegal formation? What's going on here? They're looking at the Titans. I'm trying to figure out what it is. This may be on the Ravens. Illegal formation, like I thought. Illegal formation. I was like, it's either going to be the way the flag came out quickly, it was going to be a false start or illegal formation on the Titans. So I'm not too surprised. I felt that was going to be one or the other. It looked like it was going to be the case like that for the Titans here. So third down and 6. Whenever you see a flag come out that quickly, you're thinking it's a false start, a hold, or an illegal formation. So an illegal formation takes away the huge gain by Derrick Henry here. And now it's third down and 6. So far, I mean, the Ravens have 2 penalties for 29 yards, and the Titans just got their first penalty of the game. So 3rd down and 6. Let's see if the Ravens can make a stop and get these guys off the field. They've been given another chance here. They're not stopping Derrick Henry in open space, so they can stop there. But Tannehill in the shotgun here, you got a chance to stop the pass. Let's see what the Ravens secondary can do here, because I don't expect them to get to Tannehill. 3rd down, yeah, he's gonna have time to throw. The ball got batted at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. 4th down. So that is what we need to see. They're gonna punt the football. Let's see the Ravens offense get the ball this time around. Who batted that down? Not sure who batted that down. Either way, good stop there. Good stop there. Ravens going to punt the football here. No, the Ravens. Titans going to punt the football here. Ravens going to get it back. Let's see what Devin Duvernay can do. Hopefully we can get in good position to see if we can score. So here comes the punt. Let's see what Duvernay can do. He's going to get the ball at the 10. Can he give us a good spot? Duvernay's got some space. Here comes Duvernay. Duvernay's got a lot of space. Look at Duvernay. He's got a lot of space. He's taking it to the 40, the 30. He gets inside the 20. Fantastic job. I'm sorry, Duve. I'll never say you're washed again. What's going on, Niner? Appreciate you stopping by. Great field position for the offense. Devin Duvernay goes out there, gets a great return, and puts the Ravens inside the red zone. Let's see if the Ravens can capitalize on the field position with a touchdown. The offense has been moving the ball well. They just have to find a way to get in the end zone. Yeah, Duvernay that's the biggest return he's had so far this season. He needed a return like that. He's put the offense in great field position. Ravens offense got to capitalize. A 70-yard punt return. Ravens got to end this off with a touchdown. So Lamar on 1st down. Nothing's there. Lamar's going to take off. Lamar's going to shake and bake. I think he actually tripped up and fell. 2nd down coming up here for the Ravens. Oh, not 2nd down 4. 2nd down and 6. It's a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Ravens. Lamar on scrambles this year is 1st in everything. Well, except rushing yards over expected, he's actually 5th. Past that, he's 1st in everything. 2nd down and 6 here for the Ravens. Gonna motion Zay Flowers. Here we go. They're gonna hand this ball. Oh, they're gonna fake it with Lamar. It's been a while since we've seen a quarterback draw. Lamar's gonna pick up. A quarterback designed quarterback run. That's what I'm trying to say. Lamar picks up the 1st down, 1st and goal for the Ravens. You know, we still have those design runs in the offense for the Ravens. We just don't utilize them that much because we're not trying to utilize them like that. But it's still there. I mean, you're still going to occasionally see them use a design run. It's not part of the offense like that anymore, but trust me, you will still see them utilize a design run with Lamar Jackson. So 1st and goal here for the Ravens. Can they capitalize on a touchdown? Let's see. I'm looking to run it here on 1st down. Gus Edwards gets down to the 2nd and goal here. He's close, but he doesn't get in. 2nd and goal here. Ravens got to capitalize, put up a touchdown, go up 2 scores. You got to put yourself in a good position here. I'd look to run the football again. Look, it's the goal line. You don't have to complicate things. You look to run the football when you're at the goal line. You have one of the best running games in football as a unit. You look to get the ball running here. But also, you're going to try to utilize the passing game, get something going here in the red zone. Don't do anything too crazy. Don't force the ball here. I honestly just run it. 2nd down, you set yourself up for 3rd down. If you want to look to throw here, I ain't got a problem with it. But you got to set yourself up to get closer. Now, honestly, if you want to choose to run 3rd down here, you play power football. You line everybody up, put Lamar in the center, you stack the offensive line, and you hand the ball off. We can play some bully ball. That's some old school Ravens football right there. If you're going to run this ball, you can't run it from the pistol. If you're going to throw it, feel free to throw it. It's an empty backfield here for Lamar Jackson. So if you want to throw it, I'm fine with it. But if you choose to do some running, it better be power running. 3rd down here. They're going to do some power running with Lamar. I didn't like that play. I did not like that play at all. I did not like that play. I didn't like that decision. I did not like that decision. That was not a good play call. You don't have any blockers here for Lamar, so where is he supposed to go? We've done quarterback runs before, but we've usually set up some blockers to give Lamar a chance. I don't like that play call. I don't like that play call. That's a weak play call from Todd Monken. If you're gonna run the ball, I want some old school Ravens power football. You line everybody up under center, and you run that ball. If you're gonna throw it, you gotta look for something quick. Utilize Mark Andrews in one of these situations. So right now the Ravens offense can't seem to find the end zone despite having several opportunities to do so. Monken just isn't it. I mean, again, the red zone efficiency has been high, so I can't sit back and say Monken just isn't it. And it's not like he hasn't had the passing game. Listen, the passing game has improved from what it was before. The passing game's improved. The play calling's improved. It hasn't been terrible from Todd Monken. But right now, they cannot figure out this red zone situation with the passing game. I don't even. What type of play call was it? It wasn't quarterback power. It was a quarterback run. You line everybody up, empty backfield, and it's a direct handoff to your quarterback, and he just takes it. I don't like those type of plays, especially at the goal line, because they're expecting it. Like I'm saying, on third down, if you want to run it, let's get some old school Ravens football. I wouldn't have been mad if you line everybody up under center and play some old school football. You line everybody up, put Lamar under center, and have him hand the ball off to Gus Edwards and see if Edwards can get in. I'm fine with it. That's some old school power running football. That's some old school power running football. That's what you want to see. I would have preferred that. If you want to pass it, at that point it's really close, but you're free to do so. If I can come up with trick plays, I'm pretty sure an NFL offensive coordinator because, well, yeah, anybody can come up with trick plays. Doesn't mean he's going to be successful in the league. There's plenty of trick plays I can come up with. Doesn't mean it's actually going to work in a game. Ravens just can't keep scoring field goals. That's how they'll lose games. They need to score in the red zone. They definitely need to score in the red zone. I don't mind taking the points, though. Knowing the Ravens, they don't like to take the points, and they end up losing games because they don't take the points. So I'm not mad at them not taking the points, but they do need to score touchdowns. When you are in the red zone, you got to capitalize by kicking that in the end zone. It is what it is. I'm feeling fine right now with the game. We are going to score. Stay positive. Whoop. I know you ain't talking to me about that because I ain't said nothing negative. I'm just commenting the game. I ain't said nothing negative or positive. I know you talking to the chat. That is not a statement for me. Monken can stay in London. Oh, that's probably why he said he should stay positive. Yeah. Y'all guys really like to do this. You understand you have a new offensive coordinator. So you want to throw this one out to bring a new one that's not gonna garner the results. And then you can complain about that guy not giving us what you want so you can throw a new one out. You understand you're dealing with a new offensive coordinator in their first year. If you don't, I knew people were gonna do this. I knew people were gonna do this. If things did not go the way people thought it was gonna be, i.e. 2019, immediately let's just sit back and say offensive coordinator is trash. He don't know what he's doing. I knew y'all were gonna do this. We don't have patience, bro. Fans are like children. They don't have patience. You have to have patience. I'm watching it right now with Chiefs fans. You just lost Eric Bieniemy and you assumed your offense was going to be as explosive as previous years. It's going to take time with a new offensive coordinator. You can't expect things to just roll straight up. But y'all don't have patience. Y'all put your expectations up so high because you're like, you finally got a new offense coordinator, explosive plays. It's going to be like 2019 2.0. And when it's not 2019 2.0, you have concerns. Funny enough, y'all say 2019, but y'all forget the first half of the season, minus the Dolphins game, this offense was not explosive. The Ravens offense in 2019 did not get explosive until the second half of the season, not the first half. Go look at how they played against the Steelers. Go look at how they played against the Bengals. Go look at how they played against the Seahawks. Those were not high-scoring performances by our offense. We actually struggled scoring offensively until the second half of the season where things started to go. So with fans not showcasing some patience, I don't know what to tell you. This is a long season for a reason. If you ain't got no patience, I don't know what to say. We did not cook the Seahawks. Maybe running the football, we did not cook the Seahawks. You understand that the game, what was it? It was a 10-6 game until Marcus Peters had that pick six on Russell Wilson. That was not the game we put it together. The game we put it together was against the New England Patriots. The Seahawks game is not when we put it together. We started putting it together on Sunday Night Football against the New England Patriots when we dropped 30 plus points on them. That is when we started to put it together, not the Seahawks game. The Seahawks game just gave us one of the best moments of the season when Lamar asks Marshall Yon, "Did you want to go for it?" No, when John Harbaugh asks Lamar if he wants to go for it, and he's like, "Hell yeah, coach, let's go for it." And they go for it. They score a touchdown. That was the moment that set the tone. But the moment that started to break it open for them was the Patriots game. Because at that time, the Patriots were the number one defense. They were undefeated. I think they were like 8-0 at the time. And we went in and we beat them in our house. That's when things opened up. 3rd down and 3 here for the Titans. Let's see if the defense can get them off the field. Can they force another 3 and out here? Or another quick drive for them? Tannehill's got time. Tannehill's got time. Tannehill's got time. And he throws it to who? Incomplete. Everything was covered. They're going to have to punt the football once again. Their defense is doing their jobs in the red zone, so the game is still close enough. But the Ravens defense is also doing their job, so yeah. Here comes the punting unit once again for the Titans. Unfortunately, we could not capitalize on Devin Duvernay's amazing punt return for 70 yards. We only got a field goal out of that. But I'll take 3 as opposed to taking 0. Sometimes you got to just take the points. You would love another great return from Devin Duvernay, but he was already stuck in a bad position. So instead, we're going to start at the 20. We wasted great field position by Duve to get... Yeah, it was unfortunate. But, we did wait. You'll take the points. You'll take the points. But look, our defense better. Yeah, we were winning 9-3, right? Yeah. Our defense does look better this year. Credit to Mike McDonald for what he's doing. I remember Steelers fans being 11-0, telling me they're going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, they were free to think that. The Steelers fans were free to think that. I don't know why they thought that, because there was 3 games where they barely won by the skin of their teeth and probably should have lost those football games, but luck was on their side. There was multiple games that showcased they weren't this Super Bowl contending team they thought they were. But they were 11-0 and they didn't want to hear anything. Then the Commanders beat them and they got exposed, and that was it for them. So it is what it is. This reminds me of the Jaguars game last year. Took some time. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, Ravens offense coming out here. 11-0 Steelers were the worst 11-0 team ever. They're in the conversation. You can make the argument for that. That's great, lady. That's great. But yeah, we gotta put some points in, bro. We gotta put up a touchdown at some point. The game is actually gonna be longer than I expected because the Titans' offense is struggling. So there's plenty of time, bro. Bateman and Stanley are one-year wonders and need to be traded in the offseason. Y'all are so quick to say these guys need to be traded. You don't like them. You call them one-year wonders and bad players. Where can you trade somebody like that? I swear y'all don't listen to yourselves half the time. You're sitting here saying they're one-year players and we should trade them. If they haven't produced, how are they going to gain any trade value? If we don't want them, why would anybody else want them? I'm asking a serious question. If we're describing Ronnie Stanley as a one-year wonder, a broken down offensive tackle that can't do his job anymore, why would anybody trade for him? What do they benefit by trading for somebody with a contract like him? Rashad Bateman has done little to nothing in his career in terms of production-wise. What would any team benefit by trading for him? Play action here. Lamar going to Mark Andrews. Andrews, first down. And there goes Mark Andrews right there, picking up the first down. They're getting Mark Andrews finally involved. You got to get your tight end involved in this situation. You got to get your tight end involved. So great play there, great execution. You know Lamar to mark. That's a guarantee first down here. Lamar 8 for 9, 119 yards. He's passing the ball well here in this first half because guys are actually doing their jobs. Justice Hill, nice run by Hill. Hill picks up about 7. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. But yeah, y'all continuously say that, and I don't understand why y'all always say, trade this guy, trade that guy. If you don't see the value of him being on this team, what makes you think he's going to gain any trade value to any other team? Someone the other day sat back, I don't know if it was yesterday or on Thursday, someone said, we got to trade Trent, we got to trade Ronnie Stanley in the first round pick to the Niners for Trent Williams. And I'm just confused as how y'all keep coming up with this. How does a trade like that benefit the Niners at all when they're competing for a Super Bowl this year? How does trading Trent Williams away benefit them? That doesn't make any sense. Nice bounce back by Justice Hill to pick up a first down. Y'all really be coming up with these scenarios. Trade this guy, trade that guy, trade this guy. This is not Madden. You cannot just be trading away players. You don't see the value in them. Why would they be valuable in the market if they haven't done anything? What makes you think they have any trade value in the first place? Come on, guys. Y'all so quick to just say trade this guy as if it means anything. Oh, yeah, Ronnie Stanley, a broken down left tackle that can't stay healthy. I'm sure somebody's going to want him out there. Ravens are dominating in time of possession and yardage, yet it's only a 6-point game. Credit to the defense of the Titans because, oh my God, they ran some sort of trick play. Whoa, flag. I swear he got his hand around the face mask, but it is what it is. Trade, yeah, I'm sure. What's going on, Legendary? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, just trade him to the Commanders because the Commanders, or the Giants, because they're obviously going to pick up a guy that's not going to improve their offensive line or help their chances up. You guys just come up with these things like it's going to happen. I don't know how y'all come up. Y'all come up with some of the most ridiculous trade options as if it's going to happen. A guy with no value that can't stay healthy is going to get traded. All right, sure. Oh, Lamar's going to keep it this time around. Lamar just breaking tackles. Lamar picking up 9 yards. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. So the Ravens are trying to switch it up. They're trying to come up with some trick plays. Well, some crazy plays here. They fake the run and the round to Zay. Only picked up a yard there. Then Lamar himself, he fakes the handoff. He keeps it. It's third down and 1 this time. So again, the Ravens don't have a problem moving the ball. They really don't. Third down here. Edwards picks up the first down. And they're down at the 30. So the Ravens don't have a problem moving the ball. Likely is a bum. They're not really utilizing him as much. He used to be able to do something, but it is what it is. Fans really think they're GMs. No, fans really think things work like Madden when it doesn't. What's this Ravens interested in Dalvin Cook? I have not heard a single talk about them being interested in Dalvin Cook. I have not heard a single talk or report about them being interested in Dalvin Cook. So I don't know if that's true or not. That's the first time I'm hearing about that. Lamar takes a snap here. Ooh. He was looking for Zay. They missed him right there. They were not on the same page. Lamar missed him right there. Yeah, that's just a missed throw by Lamar Jackson. Second down and 10 here for the Ravens. Titans do get the ball coming out of halftime, so obviously Ravens want to put points on the board here as well. This time it goes to Zay over the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 yards here. Third down coming up for the Ravens. And they're... Come on, bro. Flag on the play because there's no reason to do that. No reason to do that. That's a clear personal foul. There's really no reason to do that. What was the point in pushing Odell? Come on, bro. There's no... I'm telling you, bro, I don't know why. These... it's the testosterone, bro. Sometimes when tempers are high, logic is low, and these players just don't be thinking. Yes, bro, he initiated contact, but you know they're always going... I don't know why players just never realize this. And I either they realize it, and they're not thinking because they're so angry when this happens, or they just don't realize it. I know they've got to realize it. Bro, the refs are never going to see the person who initiates the issue. They're going to see the person that retaliates. And that's just a free penalty for no reason. Like, come on, bro. So the Ravens get a first down here because a defensive tackle wants to act crazy for no reason. He wants to retaliate. Y'all, these players got to learn to stop retaliating. All you're doing is hurting your team when you keep retaliating. Stop it. There's no reason. Just let it go. Stop hurting your team. And the coaches keep telling the players this, but the players just never seem to learn. 1st and 10 here. Play fake. Lamar tosses it to Patrick Ricard. Surprised we're still using Patrick Ricard in these moments, but you know it is what it is. You'll take a couple yards here. 2nd down coming up for the Ravens. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. All right, Ravens, you've been in the red zone like 3 times now. I believe this is the 3rd time we're in the... We might be the 4th time. I think we've been in the red zone all 4 times we've had the ball. So you got to come up with a touchdown this time at least. Like, you can't be in the red zone this many times and it's just field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. You can't be marching down the field and then it's just field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. At some point, you got to get in the end zone here. 2nd down and 7. Play fake here. Lamar. Got time. Nothing's there. Lamar tosses it. Caught. Zay Flowers gets his first touchdown. Zay Flowers finally gets his first touchdown. The rookie has finally scored. Zay Flowers with his first career touchdown. Finally, Zay Flowers finds the end zone. Good play by Zay. Come back, get yourself open, and then just go in. It was only a matter of time before Zay Flowers was going to find the end zone. You knew the rookie was going to get in at some point. Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. And the Ravens are going for 2 because... Why? Why are they going for 2? They want to make it a 14-point game. Here we go. We never do well with these 2-point conversions. But hey, Zay got it. Uh-oh. They're going to call offensive pass interference. They're going to call offensive pass interference. Kick the extra point. Come on, Odell. You are a veteran in this league. You know how to run a small pick. You know how to do that little rub. Come on, bro. Come on, Odell. Come on, Odell. Like, come on, bro. You know, you legitimately know. Come on, dog. You're a veteran in this league. You know what you're doing. Well, this extra point's essentially a field goal. And it got blocked. Well, that just happened. Well, Tucker just got blocked. And that rarely happens. That was disgusting. Oh my goodness. Did you see how that line collapsed? Did you see how that line collapsed? That was disgusting. That line collapsed. It was nasty. That was actually disgusting. Legitimately, that was nasty. See the Titans play that dived at Zay's ankle? No. That was nasty. I want to see Odell get more catches. If you watch all 22 film, he said that we are using our receivers wrong. OBJ should be playing slot more and Bateman the X. I've been saying that for a while now. I've sat back and said we should not be playing Odell outside at this stage of his career. He doesn't have the speed that he had back then. He doesn't really have those same abilities he had back then in his younger days. Back in the past, you could definitely play. I mean, Giants love to alternate between playing him outside and playing him in the slot because Odell was talented enough to be moved around the field and utilized in different ways. So the Giants did utilize him like that. But at this stage of Odell's career, he doesn't have the speed he had, and he's not going to consistently win on the outside. So I think the best place to play him at this point is play him in the slot. You have Bateman, play Bateman at the outside. You have Aguilar, play Aguilar towards the outside. You want to have Odell in the slot if you want to get him more involved. You saw the biggest play he's made so far as the Ravens that he just made earlier in this game was him in the slot on that slant route that he took to near midfield. You want to play him in the slot.
Are you on your way?
I mean, I can't blame Harbaugh for that one. One, we got in for the conversion, and two, it was blocked, not shanked. Could be worse. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really looking to blame anybody for situations like that. The offensive pass interference, that's on Odell. Odell's a veteran. He's got to do better to sell the fake there. He's got to do better to sell the fake. He's trying to create a little rub here so Zay can have a little bit of space to be able to catch it and go in. And Odell just held. So, I mean, he held onto the defender a bit too early before the ball got there. He's a veteran. He should know that. And then the blocked field goal is just a blocked field goal. Those guys just didn't block. Did you see that line collapse? Again, I don't look at the coach and blame the coach until it's a consistent issue. When it's a consistent issue, then you blame the coach. But when it's not a consistent issue, obviously it's 100% on the players. That's just how it works. Last year, Bay performed best at the X instead we are doing the opposite. Yeah, we just like to do a lot of things and put people in positions we probably shouldn't be putting them in. 3:28 left to go in the first half here. Ravens up 15-3. Rambo or Brad Pitt. I don't have a choice. I'm telling y'all, we miss Roseberg as special teams coordinator. We do, because the special teams has been bad this year. I mean, they can't properly block at this point. How do you give up a block on an extra point? My God, y'all just make it. Seriously, do you know how affected Tucker's stats are when it comes to extra points and field goals because of the amount of blocks that are happening? Y'all are hurting this man's stats. Ravens have a chance to blow the game open. Titans have to pass now. We'll see. That's the third time this season special teams messed up already. Yeah, they've consistently been a mess. Gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to leave the stream for a bit. See you guys later. Hey, go have fun. We'll see you later, bro. We need to utilize Devin Duvernay more on offense. Yeah, they're not looking to do that. They're really not looking to do that. So, you're down 12. You get the ball coming out of halftime. You want to get the team involved. And that's how you start off. You get that ball to DeAndre Hopkins. First down, big play here, up to near midfield, around the 45-yard line. That's what you do. With the Titans, they know they're running the football, but in the passing game, they need to initiate more play-action passes. Because it seems like Tannehill's only effective when you're utilizing play-action. I'm not kidding. Take a look at the stats when Tannehill utilizes play-action versus when he doesn't utilize play-action. It's night and day. Tannehill needs to be running play-action passing consistently. So they're going to hand this off here, and Derrick Henry is going to get dropped after a yard pickup. Good stop by Queen here. Second down coming up here for the Ravens. D-Hop's having a nice game so far. He's made a couple good catches. He's been able to get open in space.
He said, I wanted to help Ryan Tannehill be his big target. Kurt, I know we appreciated listening to his development and all of the mentors.
Man, I need this man to stop capping, bro. You are not gonna sit there and tell me you thought you wanted to help Ryan Tannehill do what? Bro, you had a chance to go to a contending team in the Bills or the Chiefs. You chose the Titans. I don't even know what you were on to think that was a good idea in terms of Oh, look at this. A near sack happens. Instead, we get, oh, nice stop by Marcus Williams, because that's a touchdown if he doesn't make a stop. That's 6 points if he doesn't make a stop. Roquan Smith was this close to getting to Ryan Tannehill. Good block and good protection there. And then Marcus Williams makes the save. That's a touchdown. Marcus Williams, if he doesn't make the save, that's a touchdown. If Marcus Williams does not bat that ball down, it's a touchdown. So great stop by Marcus Williams. 3rd down and 9. The Titans are 0 for 3 in converting third downs today. We're going to see what they can do. Third and 9, Tannehill. He gets sacked, and there's Patrick Queen. 2-minute warning. Ravens gonna get the football back. Let's see if they're able to get some more points on the board before halftime.
Where'd you want to serve?
Oh, I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did, so I'm already in.
Good job for the defense, man. We got 3 timeouts. We should figure it out. We should. There's a lot of things we should do. Doesn't mean we're going to do. Ravens, John Harbaugh's a special team coach, and special teams is trash. What's he good for again? Yeah, dude, I don't remember the last time he's actually done a good job managing the special teams. I'm not even sure he's managing that consistently nowadays. Special teams is his profession, but since he's been a head coach, how much influence has he had on the special teams? I'm asking a legit question. I don't know.
Challenge to conquer. Take a deep breath and own your strength.
So we got 2 minutes left. So let's see what we can do.
Did you know that every load of laundry could be worth as much as $300? Really? And your clothes just keep getting more damaged the more times you wash them.
$300? That's a lot of money. Once you take it out, it's never.
Ravens defense right now doing their job.
Add Downy to your wash to protect
So you got to be happy with them.
detergent alone. It smooths and conditions fibers.
To be very honest, I don't know how Harbaugh acts more. I don't know how Harbaugh acts more like a CEO. I don't know. Let us coordinators do the thing. I think that's it. I think he's played a lot. He's been a lot of hands off. Harbaugh's never had an influence in the offense because he's not an offensive guy. He kind of leaves it to that. Defense, occasionally he'll make some talks, but he's never been one to do that. If there's any time he's put input in, it would be special teams. And I don't even know if he does that anymore. He probably lets the special teams coordinator handle it pretty much. I think it's a situation where Harbaugh just lets his coordinators do what they do. Because I don't think he ever had any influence on Greg Roman's offense or Wink Martindale's defense during that time. I don't think he has. And special teams, I don't think he's had an influence on that too. He coaches the team. He's the ultimate decision maker in terms of whether or not we're going to go for it and how things are going to go. He approves a lot of the stuff, but I don't think he has a huge influence or he chooses to be hands off when it comes to the special teams. And they've been bad this year. I'm not even going to lie. The special teams have been bad. You expect better from the Ravens special teams, but they have not been it. They have not been it at all. So Ravens going to get the ball around, what, the 16-yard line? 17-yard line. So minute 47, all 3 timeouts, starting at the 17. Ravens haven't had a problem moving the ball down the field. Let's see if Lamar and the offense can put up some more points just before halftime. So yeah, Ravens, if they put up another touchdown, they're in a good place. Lamar Jackson, 11 to 13, 136 yards passing in the touchdown. Receivers have shown up and caught their passes, so Lamar's balling out in the first half. 1st and 10 here, hand the ball off to Justice Hill, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That is a great stop by the Titans. Now, I don't know what Mike Vrabel wants to do here. He's letting the clock run. Titans have all 3 timeouts. So if they want to get the ball back and try to put some points up before half, they can do that. But right now, Vrabel is letting the clock run. I think he wants to go to... Yeah, Vrabel's going to let this go to halftime. Vrabel is going to let this go to halftime. The Ravens are going to try to put something up, but they don't seem to be in a rush. They're up 15-3. Like I said, the Ravens aren't an aggressive football team. Offensively, they choose to settle for a lot of things. They're not as aggressive as you want them to be. Look at this play calling. Unless you get something big like this, like legit. They're not going to call a timeout. They're letting the clock run. This team, the Ravens don't look like they're trying to score any points here. I hate when the Ravens get conservative, bro. This is not how you're going to be able to win a championship. In these moments, you got to look to run the score up. Why do you always want to get comfortable with what you have here? And Lamar Jackson, he's just going to take off, pick up a first down. You got 40 seconds. Try to get into field goal range. I hate when they get conservative. This is Tucker's worst season, in my opinion. I wouldn't really say that. I really wouldn't say that. Because I don't know what to tell you. I really wouldn't say that. I don't even know what his stats are, so I can't even confirm or deny that being the case. Alright, 40 seconds left. Now they're like, okay, let's actually see if we can get a field goal here. And Lamar slips. Man, that turf is awful. That turf is awful. Bro, Lamar has slipped like 3 times. Lamar has slipped 3 times. Bro, what is that turf?
I wish for the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro. Sean, do you mean this one? The one with titanium? No way I could trade this busted up thing for one. Maybe stealing wishes from the birthday board's not your best plan. Switch to Verizon and trade in any iPhone and get the new iPhone 15 Pro on them. What? Yep, and on an amazing network. And I don't have to ruin any more birthday parties. Well, that ship is sailed. Let's go get you that iPhone. Here we go.
That's nice family time.
Any iPhone in any condition for a new iPhone 15 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
Alright, 34 seconds left. Trying to get in the field goal range here. You need a good 20 yards. Actually, you need a good 25 yards to put yourself in the field goal range. You got 34 seconds left. Second down and 7. They didn't feel the need to try to go for it until Lamar ran out of bounds and actually put them in the position like, okay, now let's attempt to go for it. Alright, second and 7 here. Lamar takes a snap here. Quick throw to Andrews. Andrews out of bounds. First down, Ravens. 29 seconds left to go in the first half. Ravens trying to see if they can make it an 18-3 game before halftime. First and 10. Ravens near midfield. Got to get a good 15 yards to get to Tucker's field goal range. Got plenty of time. Don't need to rush anything. Lamar with the drop back here. Lamar's got space. Tosses it. He had Aguilar, just missed him. He had Aguilar there. They just could not connect. Second down and 10, 23 seconds. That would have been a huge gain. That puts them definitely into field goal range. So, second down and 10 here for the Ravens. Again, at near midfield. Got 2 timeouts left, 23 seconds. Lamar takes a snap here. Fires to Bateman over the middle. Caught, timeout. 17 seconds left. Third down coming up here. In a normal situation, I want Lamar to set his feet before making that throw to Aguilar. Well, Lamar kind of was looking. Lamar was taking off, didn't see anything there, so he started to take off. And then all of a sudden, Aguilar opened up in his vision. So it would have been nice to see him set his feet there, but it was the moment where he was starting to scramble. Then he was looking downfield, but he started to scramble. Saw Aguilar start to get open in a range and try to do that. Yeah, in most situations, if Lamar has time and he's rolling to his right and he has time to set his feet, he's gonna fire that in there. But it was a situation where he was getting ready to take off. Aguilar started to open up there, and then he's like, "Let me see if I can hit him on that one." So it was a miss. It is what it is. I think that's the first or second miss Lamar Jackson's had all game. Third down and 3 here. If they don't get this, we'll just go into halftime as it is. Lamar's going to take the snap here. Lamar going down the field. Ah! "12 seconds left. You got to punt the ball here. Tucker wants a shot here, but normally I'd be like, hey man, I wouldn't mind giving Tucker a shot. But this turf right now, I've seen Lamar slip 3 times. This turf has not been great. This turf has not been great. I've seen Lamar slip 3 times. I don't want Tucker to come out here and slip trying to kick a long field goal. We'll take the punt. Oh my God, he muffed the punt, and the Ravens get it at the goal line. Oh, they could kick a field goal. They could absolutely kick a field goal now. With 1 second left, they recovered. They could kick a field goal.
Oh, you like this part?
Yeah. With 1 second left, they could kick a field goal here.
We just got that. Main broadcast just got to halftime.
How did he muff that punt, bro? Sometimes if you don't feel confident in your hands, bro, get out the way. With 1 second left, they're gonna bring Tucker out, kick this field goal, and now they're gonna go up 18-3. You literally just let them off the hook. What are they doing? Okay, there we go.
I'm not a special teams guy, but you just wonder if the special teams coordinator is over there saying, okay,
The Titans messing that up is crazy.
going to return it. Just get away from it, let it bounce, and we run out of time.
Can't lie, you cannot make that. If you're the Titans, you cannot make that mistake in that situation.
I would, they lucky it was only 1 second left on the clock.
So 29-yard field goal attempt here, just to end the half to make an 18-3 game. Put the Ravens in a 15-point advantage. Kick is up. It is good, and just like that, the Ravens are up 18-3. Hopefully they don't blow this one, but they're up 18-3. So that's going to end the first half here. Ravens up 18-3. Hopefully they come out in the second half and continue to play well. Pretty solid first half for the offense. They were actually able to move the ball down the field relatively well. Just couldn't capitalize on the touchdown in every single drive. You'll take what you can take, but sometimes you hope for more. It is what it is. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the second half. I will see you guys then. I believe Titans get the ball coming out of halftime, so we'll see what they can do with that ball. See if they can get themselves back in the game with a touchdown drive going down the field. Either way, I will see you guys at halftime. All right, welcome back. Second half. Titans do get the ball here. Let's see how the Ravens come out in the second half. Obviously, Titans get the ball here, so defense is gonna be on the field. Well, let's see if they can pack them up quickly and get the ball back to the Ravens offense.
Rich, comfortable, confident, and disruption were the three words I heard most from these two coaches. John Harbaugh felt like Lamar Jackson's really playing within himself in this offense, distant from what we've seen from the Ravens offense the last couple of weeks. He reminded me quickly there is another 30 minutes. He was proud of how disruptive his defense was in terms of the Titans' run game. Easy to beat when the Titans only rushed 7 times. Mike Vrabel said they'll get back to that, and they gotta force a turnover.
Gotta be more concise here. So 1st and 10 here for the Titans. They're going to hand this ball off. They're going to pick up about 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Tennessee Titans. Second down and 10. Well, not 2nd down and 8. My mistake. They got 2 yards picked up there. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Titans. Tannehill, quick throw across the middle. It is caught, and immediately Roquan Smith makes the tackle. 3rd down coming up here for the what's it called? Titans. So nice couple of quick plays here to put them up, to set them up in 3rd down and short. Let's see if they can move the chains and pick up a 1st down here. Titans are 0 for 4 on 3rd down so far in this game. Empty backfield here for Ryan Tannehill. That's a jump by the offensive line, but we'll pretend it doesn't happen. And Tannehill gets swarmed and sacked. 3 and out for the Titans offense. They're going to have to punt the football. That is not the stop. That is not the way the Titans want to come out of the locker room. Matabike got right to Tannehill, and they folded him. They literally folded him. Wow. 3 and out for the Titans offense. Titans got to get something going offensively. Nothing has worked out for them. Here comes Devin Duvernay. He's going to have a chance to return this a little bit more. Can he get some space? Nice tackling right there. We're going to get it at the 30-yard line. Here comes Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense for their first possession in the second half. So we'll see what the Ravens can do here in their first drive of the second half. Ravens up 15 here, getting the ball back, looking to do more damage.
Time to spare? Maybe someday. Tonight, Panera. Solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe. That's it. Panera. $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
Where'd you want to serve?
Oh, I didn't serve. But if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did. So I'm already in. But I was talking about your serve.
Oh.
USAA.
So yeah, Ravens have been smooth sailing right now so far. Credit to them.
I haven't spent a single minute in my back office this week. Teamwork simplifies employee communications, scheduling, tip-outs, and payroll.
Do want to see the Ravens be more aggressive here. The Ravens have a history of just
Tips are out.
they have a history of going up double digits and then playing conservative football just to run the clock out. Do not, and I repeat, I do not want to see that. I do not want to see that. I hope they're actually going to stay aggressive.
Travis, zip it. It's your beer, big guy. Let's get you ready.
With 16 grams of protein per can in chunky spicy chicken noodle soup that eats like a meal.
That should be fun.
Dawn breaks in Ada, Ohio. Since 1941,
Wilson has been the official game ball of the National Football League. Today, Wilson, Craftsman, and Craftswomen will cut, stitch, turn, and lace over 3,000 leather.
Gotta see more, a little bit more from some of this. How scared would you be to play against this defense? Bro, it don't matter who you put up. You're putting up all-time legends and either current Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. You're putting up some of the best defensive players to ever play this game. So how scared would I be? How scared would the offense be? Of course, frightened. You're not scoring on them. It doesn't matter what lineup you're putting. I know you're putting up a lineup of either future Hall of Famers, current Hall of Famers. You're just putting up some of the all-time greats. So obviously, you make a defense filled of first ballot Hall of Famers and all-time greats. You're not scoring on them. So how scared would I be to play a defense that's filled with Hall of Famers and for all-time great defenders? Terrified. Don't get comfy, nail the coffin. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. Just run the score up. You hope Baltimore has that type of mindset. But, you know, Baltimore, they like to play around and be like, let's just kill the clock and stuff. Play action here. Gonna set up a screen. Now, see, here's my thing. I like the scheme. The play calling, not so much. Here's my thing about the play calling sometimes. If you're gonna set up a screen, don't you have to set up blockers for a screen? How do you set up a screen for a back and as soon as he gets the ball, 2 defenders on his face? Where is the blocking? Sometimes it's about the setup. I don't mind starting the game off with a screen if you want to do it, but set the screen up. Like, how are you going to set up a screen with no blockers for your back? That doesn't make sense. You're just asking to lose yardage there. That's stupid. A toss here on second down. This play call itself is not great either. And once again, it looks like they're ready to come out and be conservative. And the flag is probably going to be on the offense for some hold or something stupid. I don't understand it. What else is new? Ravens coming out with that nonsense again. Let's get conservative. I don't understand why this team loves playing not to lose. Why don't you ever play to win? And for the fact that Morgan Moses has to get called on the hold for a guy he's much bigger than makes absolutely no sense. Alright, 3rd and long. Probably not going to see much here. Unless somebody can get open downfield. Don't expect to see much here. I just don't like how they're setting themselves up in these situations. This is the time to be aggressive. Why do you want to keep the Titans in the game? 3rd and 11. Let's see if somebody can get open downfield for Lamar. Lamar, force the scrambles, got to throw, waste of time, 3 and out. Like, I don't understand. I do not understand this play calling sometimes by the team. It's like they come out of halftime, guys, we're up 15. Let's play conservative. For what? What's the point of playing conservative? Why is it so difficult to understand this concept? You should run the score up. I wish Monk would be more aggressive, you know. You already know Harbs told him he has to run the ball. Obviously, they came out being conservative. Like, come on, bro. We already knew this was going to be a 3 and out from the start. Ravens just want to keep the Titans in the game. Then when the Titans go score a touchdown, they're gonna crap their pants the way they always do. Get tired of this, bro. You're legitimately... Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. What's the flag for this time? It's a hold or something? What's the flag for? Oh, it's on the Titans. Okay. I rock with it. So, Titans going to get backed up. Defense coming on the field to do their job once again. He's a bullshit. Oh, yeah. Well, makes sense there. It's just ridiculous. This whole idea of let's play not to lose instead of play to win, I don't get it. Why wouldn't you run up the score? Why would you put yourself in a position where you can end up losing the game because you're keeping your opponent? You did this last week. I don't understand. I honestly do not understand. It's conflicting watching the Ravens sometimes because you just wonder what goes on in their mind. Let's play not to lose is exactly exactly right, man. That's what they always do. They always play not to lose. At Georgia, first play of the drive, a deep shot. Let's be aggressive and pass deep. They don't open up running lanes. You would think pro coaches would know this. I mean, again, you want to be aggressive, but again, if you're too aggressive, like if you come out just straight up trying to swing down the field in the pros, it's not always going to work. But my thing about this is, I understand not wanting to lose the lead. I understand not wanting to be overly aggressive and then all of a sudden you turn the ball over. Everyone knows that if you're going way too aggressively, you could end up causing a turnover, and because of that, you put yourself in a worse position than if you would have just been conservative and just killed the clock. But sometimes being overly conservative will cost you the football game. Because all of a sudden, when you got to get aggressive now, because you let the other team get back in the game, now your team's not prepared for that moment. I don't like it. It's terrible. That's why I tell fans of the other teams that Harbaugh's not a top 5 coach. He's not. Harbaugh's not a top 5 coach. That's not a debate. He's not a top 5 coach. Even if not completed, you still keep the defense on their toes. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but again, the first thing you're not going to want to do every time is just look to take a shot down the field. That's not, like, every drive you're not going to look to be aggressive and take a shot down the field. That works in college football. That doesn't necessarily work out much in the pros. I mean, it keeps the defense alert, but it's not going to all of a sudden make them think, oh, man, we got to back up in coverage because they're going to look to go deep. They know you're trying to get the pressure off of them, so they're going to still stick with their game plan. It doesn't hurt to take shots down the field, but, I mean, there's a thing such as being overly aggressive. And when you're overly aggressive, it is something that can cost you. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Titans at their own 8-yard line. Woof. This is not a fun place to be. They got to go 92 yards to score a touchdown. They're going to give it to Derrick Henry, and Henry has not seen a lot of great looks today. He's picked up about 3 yards there. 2nd down coming up here for the Tennessee Titans. They have the 5 losses with double-digit leads since the start of 2022. Tied for the most in the league. 8 losses with 7+ points leads with, oh my God, since 2021, they have had some of the most disgusting losses with the lead in the last 3 years. And Harbaugh's still here. That's kind of crazy. The most losses with a 7+ point lead in the 4th quarter since 2021. And Tannehill's had time. He's just got to get it away before he ends up getting sacked. Nothing really going here right now for Ryan Tannehill. Still trying to get something to occur here. Third down and 5. Oh, that's perfect. Love to have my Ravens players get hurt. Malik Willis is just on the sideline, just sitting here waiting and hoping he gets a chance out there if Tannehill's just going to keep playing like this. 3rd down and 5. Tannehill takes a snap. Looks towards his right. He's going to fire. Flag. Oh, they did not call pass. Oh, there's a flag. Wait, there's no flag on the play. There it is. I'm like, there's a flag on the play. They're not going to call pass interference. They're going to call roughing the passer. Like I said, they weren't going to call pass interference. They were going to call roughing the passer. Yeah, this has been an issue for the league for the past 7 years. When you get a bang-bang play like that, I don't know what you expect the defensive tackle to do there. It's a bang-bang play. How is he supposed to deal with that? I've seen situations where Lamar, again, this is where you just watch some of these reps. Lamar will throw a pass, and then 5 seconds later he gets hit. No flag on the play. But that's a bang-bang play, immediate flag. I mean, these refs are just showcasing their hands, bro. The level, we don't even know what pass interference, we don't even know what roughing the passer is anymore. We don't know what roughing the passer is because of this nonsense. So they get a free 1st down, and guess what? Derrick Henry finally takes it the distance, and Derrick Henry's gone. So guess what, Ravens? Oh, wow, he actually, okay, Derrick Henry actually comes my parlay with that. Derrick Henry finally breaks one. Congratulations. You give him a stupid roughing the passer penalty, and Derrick Henry nearly takes it the distance. First and goal. Way to go, Ravens. Your opponents have just got back in the game because you want to be conservative. Oh, they ran this play literally earlier in the game, and you guys weren't prepared for it? Man, this team is something, dog. First and goal. Well, hopefully you don't give up a touchdown. Well, I'd probably just give anything to Derrick Henry in all honesty, because I don't expect anything else. Give it to Derrick Henry, he'll score a touchdown. Like, you legitimately know when you're running that type of play, when they're running that type of play, they're not going to have Derrick Henry pass the ball. He's going to run it. Why are you not set up for Derrick Henry to make... Okay, whatever. Either way, I kind of did need that from Derrick Henry, so shout out to Derrick Henry for doing his job on that one. But I knew in the second half Derrick Henry was going to break free for something. He always does. So now you look at the Ravens, and things are about to get very tight if they score a touchdown, which they probably will, unless Tannehill messes this up. Just get the ball to Henry. What is he doing? He throws the ball out of bounds. Bro, is it so difficult to put the ball in the hands of Derrick Henry? Is it so difficult? Why are you doing too much right now, Tannehill? Why are you doing too much? My, just good God. What is this dude doing? He's trying to float this pass to DeAndre Hopkins, who's completely covered. Like, what are you actually doing? There was nothing there. I don't know what he was thinking on that play. Third and goal, man, and Derrick Henry's not even on the field. Oh, I got to see how this is going to work. Tannehill firing again. You don't give your receiver a chance, and they're going to call pass interference. How is that pass interference? It's not a catchable ball. It's not a catchable ball. How is it pass interference? He threw it out of bounds. How is that even catchable? What? He floated it completely out of the end zone. That is not a catchable football. Contact or not, it wasn't a catchable ball. All right, thank you. Thank you. It's not a catchable ball. Thank you for actually doing your jobs right. Look at where the ball. Look at how this football's played. In what world is DeAndre Hopkins or any receiver gonna catch this ball? Look at where the ball is. It is 10. It's like 5 to 10 feet above his head. Where was he going to catch that? He could have hopped with all his power. He still wouldn't have caught that. All right, Nick Folk, do your thing. They need a field goal to make it an 18-6 game. Ravens defense almost cost themselves, but like I said, the Ravens defense, they're a bend but don't break defense. All they did was add to Derrick Henry's stats. They are a bend but don't break defense. Good job on the defense for not giving up a touchdown here. You think this is going to be enough to wake up Harbaugh and say, you know what, let's get a little bit more aggressive and add some points. We've blown a lot of double-digit leads. Let's not blow this one. Derrick Henry nearly took that the distance, bro. And everybody would have been sick if he ended up with a touchdown. So if you're Harbaugh, does this wake you up and be like, you know what? Let's get a little bit more aggressive on offense. Let's not put ourselves in a position where we can end up costing ourselves the game. Because, again, you don't want to play that type of game. You do not want to play that type of game, bro. I'm hopeful that this will actually wake them up and be like, you know what? Let me be a little bit careful here. Let me not give them any life. Because this is a situation where you just got to be smart. This is a situation where you just got to be smart. But we'll see. We'll see. You know how Harbaugh is in these situations, man. You know how Harbaugh is. On the plus side, defense doing their job. Offensively, who you be scared against? Either or. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. Yeah, you're scared of either or. Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Patrick Mahomes, and Christian McCaffrey.
Angela also brooks his vision is of a Prince George's County where
I mean, you could take either or. It really doesn't matter.
which is why she's
You can take either or. You have the greatest receiver of all time, arguably the second greatest receiver of all time, one of the best running backs in the history of the game, and the top 5 quarterback all time.
because change only
The score is 18-6. And then you got Justin Jefferson, a superstar in the making, the second coming of Randy Moss. DK Metcalf, one hell of a receiver. Patrick Mahomes, the greatest quarterback of his generation right now. And then Christian McCaffrey, one of the best running backs. He's the best running back of his generation right now, one of the best running backs in the game. And when all is said and done, because of what he's doing in San Francisco, as long as he can stay there and maybe win a ring, Christian McCaffrey will go down as one of the best running backs to ever play the game. I guess you lean more towards the all-time guys because of what they've accomplished. Like, we know what Joe Montana and Jerry Rice did. So, yeah, I'd lean all-time. But you can go either or. It doesn't really matter. All right, offense coming back on the field here to see what they can do on this drive. Who the hell knows? Are they going to be conservative again, or are they going to actually try to do something here? Because, like, I would be very disgusted if they choose to just mess around again for no reason. Ravens offense coming back on the field to hopefully try to do something, okay? First and 10 for the Ravens. First and 10 for the Ravens, starting out at their own 25-yard line here. See if they can put some points on the board. All right. First and 10 here. Gonna hand it to Gus Edwards. Pick up a yard. Second now coming up here for the Ravens. Yeah, they gotta come up with something here. Again, I'll take a field goal. Just you gotta get some sort of points here, some level of points here, because you know the pressure's coming on. Tennessee now, they put some points on the board. You don't want to let them back in the game. There's still plenty of time left to play. You gotta be careful with the football and just make sure you don't make mistakes. But you also, you gotta be careful with the football and don't make mistakes. But you definitely want to put points with every drive you get, because you just don't know. You just don't know. Second and 8, Lamar takes a snap, floats it, and it's picked. Of course. Because why not? Because why not? I don't even know what happened there. I'm so sick and tired with this same old miscommunication. I don't even know. Bateman doesn't even locate where the ball is, bro. Bateman doesn't even locate the ball. It's the same old story with the Ravens, bro. Week in and week out, you just look back and you say, this team is just, ugh. So now, just like that, they're back in the game. Like I said, this team just gives you a headache every single week. But I don't have the energy to really, like, care or go off. I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that today. The Ravens want to continue to hurt themselves. They want to continue to put themselves into this position. You keep doing that. I couldn't care less. I'm not really gonna stress myself out over that today. It's just such a Ravens thing to just find a way to put themselves in these close games. I don't even know how Lamar ends up throwing that pick. I don't know how you find yourself in that situation. False start, that's cool, but it's the same old story with the Ravens. It's hard to trust the Ravens when they do things like this. Like I said, I don't have any level of trust or belief in the Ravens right now in terms of winning a Super Bowl. They don't look like a contending team to me. At best, they're a playoff team. They continue to make the same mistakes, and nothing really seems to change. It's just like every week we're turning the ball over. They can't play a clean game. They're a team that can't play a clean game. I don't know what to tell you. They cannot play a clean game. 1st and 15 here for the Titans. New life with the chance to make this a single possession game. Tannehill going deep, and just like that, it is dropped. Wow. They're gonna call a penalty. Chris Moore just got hit, bro. He might have a concussion right now. That man might have a concussion. He's done for the game, bro. They're gonna call a penalty, unnecessary roughness on the defense, but Chris Moore is probably done for the game. He's got a concussion.
Personal foul. Defense number 14. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yeah, that was just disgusting.
High, extended, defensive back trying to come in. Helmet to helmet right there. That does separate the ball from Moore. Let's hope he's okay.
He's got a concussion. He absolutely has a concussion. He absolutely has a concussion.
Moore is standing.
He's standing, but Brody's got a concussion. He might be done for the game. That was a nasty hit. Lamar just sold us the game. I don't care. I don't care. I truly don't care. If this is how the team wants to play, that's their problem. I really couldn't give a damn. I really couldn't give a damn. This is them. If they want to present themselves as frauds, that doesn't affect me. Y'all the ones playing the damn game. I'm going to move on with my day. I already sat back. Listen, I told y'all last week this is not a Super Bowl contending team. I sat back and said I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the season. I don't have any weight. I don't have any anger to really showcase here. Lamar sold the game. Bateman can't run the right route. Miscommunications, that's their problem, bro. Y'all want to sell the game, sell the game. It is what it is. I don't care. Same old, same old. I told you, until legit changes are made, you're probably going to get the same stuff. First down and 10. Hopefully he's okay. Gonna hand it to Henry. Oh, look, Henry's got an easy hole. He's breaking that tackle and touchdown, Titans. So, welcome to the Struggle Fest again. Different story, same ending, pretty much. Y'all need to stop jinxing us. All agreement chats saying we're going to blow them out. Dude, I don't know why everyone keeps doing the same dumb thing every single week as if we don't know how things work out. We do this every single week. What's going on, Simple? People be doing this the same thing every single week and just assuming, oh yeah, we're going to blow these dudes out. Bro, this is not a team that blows people out. Stop it, bro. Look, I've gotten so angry over it doesn't bother me right now. It's 11:39 in the morning. I'm not here to get angry. And if this was the afternoon, maybe. If this was the afternoon, I'd have some level of energy to be like, this was the afternoon, I'm like, oh yeah, this team keeps doing this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go out that. Yeah, we're going to go up. We're going to get conservative. The score, we get nervous. We start choking. It's the same story. Who cares? It's like, it's the same scripts every single week. It's the Ravens way. I already said, until significant changes are made, don't expect this team to compete for a championship or be a legit Super Bowl contending team. It's the same story. It's the same story. Think the games are scripted. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen you around saying the games are scripted. Scripted, not. That's cool. If the games are scripted, there's some garbage writers. If the games are scripted, I'm just saying. There's some disgusting garbage writers. Because if you're writing the same script over and over again, how are you bringing anything entertaining? I'm just saying. If these guys are script writers, then someone needs to take away their pens. Because they're coming up with the exact same scripts. Like, mix it up at some point. Ravens really going to blow this away again? Probably. They will probably blow this away again, and nobody will be surprised. Because the Ravens always find a way to blow it in the most unforeseen circumstances, and everyone gets sick and tired of watching this team blow games week after week after week after week. And it gets tired. Like I said, you just never know. They'll start playing good, and then all of a sudden, they go conservative, a little bit of pressure comes on, and the mistake's made. We're a 30-minute team, bro. We're a 15-minute team, bro. It's like we have 15 minutes of elite play, 15 minutes of elite play, 30 minutes of decent play and then 15 minutes of frustrating play. It's those 15 minutes that end up costing us games at times. And we've lost 2 games because of those 15 minutes at times, where we just did nothing offensively. So you have great play for 15 minutes, 30 minutes of decent play where maybe they'll come up with a couple field goals on some points, and then you'll have another 15 minutes of garbage. Also, I didn't realize this and I didn't say this, but Kyle Hamilton is ejected. I don't think I emphasized that Kyle Hamilton was ejected from the game. So, yeah. What's going on, Matthew? I did not exactly express this, but Kyle Hamilton was ejected from the game, so he's done. Kyle Hamilton was ejected from the game. Kyle gave them the game. Whatever excuses y'all want to make is whatever excuses you want to make. It's the same old Ravens doing the same old Raven things. Like, nobody's surprised at this point. They do this all the time. They do this all the time, bro. It's just the same old story with this team, bro. Like, y'all don't get tired of choking over and over and over again. It's like this team is bounded to embarrass themselves on the biggest stage at times. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, I can't continue to have like a level of anger with you guys when you guys continue to do the same dumb stuff over and over again. Like, how am I supposed to be mad when you guys continue to lose football games or continue to put yourselves in these positions over and over and over again? I can't even get mad. It's just like it's your second nature at this point. This is who you are as a franchise now. So can I get mad at you for being who you are? 1st and 10. Look at them hand the ball off. And guess what? The Titans have life now. It's a 5-point game. So obviously they're going to be more aggressive at the line of scrimmage and making sure they stop the run. Something they hadn't really been doing much of. So they're going to put pressure in the passing game. And if Lamar makes another mistake, it's going to cost us the game. So I mean, it's cool. It's probably what's going to end up being the case. We're so used to it by now. It is what it is, bro. I'm not even tripping anymore. Like, it's tough to really have a level of anger when your team makes the same mistakes over and over again. And then just pretend like it's going to be addressed and fixed when you know nothing's going to change. 2nd and 9 here. Lamar is going to look to take off. He's going to pass. Odell was open. Just missed him. I mean, it's the same thing over and over again with this team. How can somebody get mad when you're just doing the exact same things over and over again? Just put me out of my misery. They're gonna choke away another game, and we're gonna sit back and be like, yeah, this is what the team's about. You know it's coming up. 3rd and long situations. They've been awful at those this year. So watch them fail again in another 3rd and long situation. 3rd down and 9. Oh, that was the first rushing touchdown they had allowed this season. Fantastic job. And Lamar's got time. Lamar's rolling. Lamar's rolling. Lamar's rolling. Nothing there. Lamar's trying to break tackles. Lamar's going to get sacked. And just like that, the offense went 3 and out. Fantastic job. They're going to lose this game. I mean, they are set up to lose this game in the biggest way possible. You just lost one of your best players in Kyle Hamilton who got ejected. Oh, they are going to choke this game all the way over. I'm not tripping. I mean, I'm so used to this team choking. It just further adds to why I say they're not a Super Bowl contending team. They could keep running their mouths and talk about, yeah, man, we're a Super Bowl contending team and all this other stuff. We want to compete for it. Well, they don't say they're a Super Bowl contending team, but they're talking about wanting to win the championship. Where do you see championship and team in this sentence? Like, championship and Ravens don't go hand to hand with the way they've looked. And this idea that they're going to put it together, where? Where is this idea that this squad's going to put it together? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Like I said earlier, with the NFL was trying to put on a show. Whatever excuse you feel to make to excuse the incompetence of this team, feel free to. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying the NFL wants to put on a show. They're rigging it for them. Stop making excuses for this team, okay? The team is what it is. They are a consistent choking team. They are a consistent choke artists. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. I'm tired. Every week the refs are against us. Every week the refs are trying to take a game from us. When are you going to hold your team responsible for just being a group of choke artists? They put the stats up here. When it comes to double-digit leads since 2022, we've blown the most double-digit leads since 2022. We've blown the most fourth-quarter leads with a 7-plus point lead. We've blown the most leads. Stop making excuses for the team. Stop making excuses for the team.
For your own house. Now who's the boss?
Respect for keeping it real about it. I'm tired of the excuses, bro. I'm tired. Everyone's got to get held accountable. I love Lamar Jackson, but I'm not taking him out of this. The man is turning the ball over. The man wasn't a turnover machine. This year he's a turnover machine. We sit back and kill Josh Allen for the amount of turnovers, but you're not gonna hold Lamar responsible? No. I'm holding Lamar Jackson responsible. Everybody on the team gets held responsible. Not a contending team, bro. Lamar Jackson's not playing where he needs. He's turning the ball over way too much. The man wasn't a turnover machine. He's legitimately turning the ball over now. Stop making excuses for the team. Oh, the refs are on us and stuff. Lamar and that ramen noodle arm always throwing picks. That's funny. Lamar doesn't have a noodle arm, but my God, does he do a great man, he does a great job at making people just seem right. He don't have a noodle arm, but bro, when you ain't throwing down the field, what do you expect people to say? I sat back and said this. When you're not showcasing your abilities, what do you expect people to say? When you're not throwing the ball down the field, what do you expect people to say? When you're not connecting downfield, what do you expect people to say? When you're turning the ball over, what do you expect people to say? He has a weak mentality, if you ask me. If things aren't going this way, he shuts down. It's not just Lamar, it's just the entire team. I don't think it's a situation where Lamar has a weak mentality. I think it's a situation where the team has a weak mentality. Because it's not just Lamar out there doing his thing. It's a whole thing with the team. And I don't know if it's a coaching issue, if it's a personal issue, but the team just shuts down as a whole. It's not just Lamar. All of a sudden, the defense can't make stops. It's a whole thing. So I'm not just if it was just a Lamar thing, we could just sit back and say, okay, Lamar's costing us game after game after game. But bro, I've noticed it. The offensive line all of a sudden just starts getting weaker and weaker and can't protect him. The receiving core, their effort gets worse and worse. The running backs ain't running with the same ferocity. The defense starts giving up plays they weren't giving up in the first half. The team as a whole, they shut down. They fold. The whole team has a weak mentality. Not even just Lamar. It's just the whole team has somewhat of a weak mentality. And it showcases itself. Like I said, they weren't giving up runs. All of a sudden, they give up a first down for a run. Come on, dude. It's a team thing. This is happening too often. The team mentality is on hardball, and nothing's gonna change. Lamar's getting paid $180 million guaranteed. He's not only getting paid to play quarterback, but to be a leader. Yes, he is. I get it. Y'all bring the contract situation up all the time. Absolutely. But you understand that putting that contract on the quarterback does not mean he's going to solve every single issue with the team. You understand that, right? Like, you understand that. Obviously, Lamar Jackson is the leader of this team as the quarterback. And it's his job to make sure these guys are doing their jobs. Oh, look, another great run coming off here. Why? Another first down picked up. So obviously, they pay him that contract. He's supposed to be the quarterback. He's the leader of the team. But there are things that Lamar Jackson can't really control, and that falls on the head coach. Lamar Jackson has to do his job, but everyone else has to do their job. I get he's the one getting paid more, but you need guys to do their job. Josh Allen at the end of the day. Josh Allen. I've seen plenty of times where Josh Allen has folded in the big moments. They're paying him top tier dollar. I don't see people questioning his mentality. There's plenty of times where he folds. Why? Because there are things that Josh Allen can't control. Like when the run game isn't doing anything and they're using him as the running back, what is he supposed to do? They got a good back now. Second down and 1, good stop here. Third down coming up here. I've seen it plenty of times with a lot of quarterbacks. I understand the quarterback is the most important position that get paid the most money, but they're not miracle workers that can just solve every issue that the team has. I don't care how great of a leader you are. There are guys that are just going to fold, and there's times when you need your coach to step up too. Ray Lewis was the greatest leader in franchise history for the Ravens. There were plenty of times where his leadership was showcased on the field, and we still lost football games because the defense gave up a last-second touchdown. Things happen. I'm not going to hold him on that side. Well, he's getting paid $180 million. He's the leader of the team. Yeah, I get that. But there are things that he himself cannot control. Tannehill is doing... What is Tannehill doing? Oh, he gets picked. What is Tannehill doing? Why is Tannehill... Bro, they gotta let this guy go. They gotta let this guy go. Shout out to Geno Stone for the pick. But they got nah, bro. Nah, bro. Tannehill's got to be benched. I'm done. Like Tannehill is actively costing his team football games. Ryan Tannehill is actively costing the Titans football games. He's actively costing the team football games. We need a better leader on offense. Lamar isn't the man. Lamar's not really a vocal leader. He's never been a vocal leader. Even in the MVP season, he's not a vocal leader. Lamar mostly leads through his actions. He's never been a vocal leader, and we know that. You need an offensive leader, which again, honestly, I don't even know if Flacco wasn't a leader, and they still won a Super Bowl. Flacco was never a leader on that offense, and they still won a Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer was never the leader on that offense. They won a Super Bowl. We don't need an offensive leader. We need a team leader that can take over for everybody. You just got to make sure your quarterback's able to show up in the biggest moments. And as of recently, this offense has not shown up in the biggest moments. They got to put in Malik Willis at some point, bro. I'm tired, bro. This dude is doing nothing. So Lamar throws a stupid pick, which again, it's another miscommunication by him. Bateman doesn't track it, but it's also a bad throw by Lamar. So let's see what happens here. Lamar flips it out to Justice Hill for maybe a yard picked up. This offense don't even know what they're doing anymore. I'm not even sure what to say anymore in regards to Tannehill. He needs to be benched. He's actively costing his team games. I need this man to be benched. He's not doing anything for his team right now. Please, if you care about the Titans, I don't care. Malik Willis, Levis, whoever the hell you want to play, either Willis or I don't care. One of those two quarterbacks. Catch over the middle to Zay. Zay picks up about 6 or 7. Third down coming up here. Like I'm dead serious. You cannot play Tannehill anymore. It's time to bench him. He's literally costing Tennessee football games. He doesn't have anything left. I'd rather take my chances with the rookie than to sit back and continue to play Ryan Tannehill because he's not doing anything for your team. Oh look, flags on the play here. It's probably gonna be a flag on Baltimore. So Lamar picked up the first down. He kept it. Oh, it was offsides on the defense. Never mind. Is Andrew hurt? Why isn't Andrews in there? Andrews is in there. They're just not throwing the ball to him. What do you want me to say? Andrews, y'all keep... Guys, they're not throwing the ball. No one's hurt. No one's hurt. If Andrews was hurt, I would have reported it. They would have reported it. Andrews is on the field. Y'all be saying, is Andrews hurt? Is this... They're on the field. No injury has been suffered by the offensive players as of right now. They're on the field. It's just they haven't been getting throws to them. Lamar's been mainly targeting the receivers. Lamar's looking downfield, and somehow that got to Mark Andrews, but he was double covered. I don't even know how Andrews was going to make that catch. 2nd and 10. He got it to Mark Andrews there. I don't know how Andrews was gonna catch that with those two defenders. That just wasn't gonna happen. 2nd down and 10.
Under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. A lot of action after a first half that was all Ravens.
Lamar throws, gets it to Andrews this time. It's caught. He's gonna pick up maybe 4 yards. So 3rd down coming up here.
Did exactly that there to bring up 3rd and long.
Titans aren't a huge pressure team. They bring pressure right there to force the quick throw. As you said, great one-on-one tackle by Kevin Byard forcing the 3rd down.
3rd and 6 coming up here for the Ravens. Lamar flips it to Gus Edwards. Edwards picks up the 1st down. 1st down Ravens. Alright, so they're back in the red zone. Let's see if they can actually put some points on the board here.
Trying to get the ball inside to Mark Andrews. Doesn't have it. Knows exactly where his check down is.
Can't end this drive with no points. You're up by 5. A field goal at least makes a 1 possession game. Just don't turn the ball over here. Just don't turn the ball over here and you'll be fine. I don't think you need to make this overly complicated. Just don't turn the ball over. Just don't turn the ball over. That's literally all I have to say. Just don't turn the ball over. Do not turn the ball over. You'll be fine.
They followed that lead. Not a lot of household names on this defense, but they can play some football. Fifth red zone possession for Baltimore.
The thing about Baltimore today is they're getting into the red zone, but they're not picking up touchdowns. This is their fifth time in the red zone, but they're just not leaving with touchdowns. Lamar dodging the pressure. He's going to take off because nobody's open. Lamar Jackson is going to be tripped up here, and he's going to be short. So third down and short coming up here for the Ravens.
Pressure coming. He just dips to get around it. Eyes down the field. You said big tackle right there as he starts to cut back inside. And let's see if they get a break there with that tackle and can hold him out of the end zone.
So third down and 3. That tackle literally probably changes everything. They may end up settling for a field goal here because of that tackle. So good on them. We got probably one last play left to run here before we go for it. And they're probably going to run this here. Oh, they do a play fake here. And immediately Lamar's seen with pressure. He somehow ducked the pressure. He's breaking ankles. Lamar Jackson picks up the first down. I hate when we have to utilize Lamar's talents like this. It's tough, bro. It's tough. I hate when we have to utilize Lamar Jackson's innate talents and abilities at this point, bro. It's not something I'm looking to see all the time. It's really not. It's nice to see at times, but it's not exactly what I'm always looking to do, man. Win or lose, something is definitely missing. I think a change in philosophy is missing. A change in philosophy is certainly missing from this Ravens squad. A change in philosophy. A legit change of philosophy is hurting this team. Until we see that change, honestly, I don't think this team's going to be able to win a championship. A legit change in philosophy is holding this team back right now. But we're not going to get that change in philosophy. John Harbaugh's still here, and he's not leaving anytime soon, so that philosophy change is just not really happening anytime soon. So I've kind of accepted that this is just what the team is going to be right now, you know. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Yes. No. Yes. But yeah, this is just what we are right now, bro. This is just how things go, man. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit back and get into complaints with things. It'd be fantastic if we can change our philosophy as to how we do things, but I don't see any of that really happening right now. But the way the team likes to play and the way the team likes to do things and the overall philosophy, I don't see it, man. How Lamar be breaking their ankle so easily, but the running backs can't because Lamar has an innate talent that's different. Do you think the locker room likes Harbaugh anymore? Of course they like him. There's nothing on this team that showcases that they don't like Harbaugh. It's not a thing about them liking or not liking Harbaugh. It's just a change of philosophy. He's been here 15 years. If that locker room didn't like him, we would know. But it's not about liking or not liking him. It's just their offense, not even offense, the team's philosophy. The team's philosophy right now, that's what needs to change. The team's philosophy as a whole. Their coaching philosophy could use a change. It's just not happening anytime soon. First and goal. Lamar's going to take it himself. He's going to pick up a couple yards. Second down.
Guys, a couple series ago we saw Ryan Tannehill get
Oh, Tannehill's done?
comfortable ever since, ankle taped. He's trying his best on the sideline. He just went to the locker room.
Yo, Tannehill might be done for the day. Oh, okay, yeah, he might be done. Malik Willis might be coming in. Well, this should be fun. This should be fun. Second and goal here. They're going to hand the ball off again, and they're not going to get anywhere. I don't mind handing the ball off. I just don't like handing the ball off the way we do. I want us to try to utilize the run game under center. Let's get some power running going at the goal line. The fact that we don't do that shows me we don't trust this offensive line, bro. This offensive line does not have any push, do they? You can't run things from under center when handing the ball off? Come on, bro. Third down and goal. Do not run the same nonsense you did last time where you're like, let's pass the ball here. Let's have an empty backfield, but Lamar Jackson's going to take it. They got Zay Flowers right next to Lamar here. Going to motion him. Lamar's going to take it. He's not going to get in. Fourth and goal at the 1. Wouldn't put it past the Ravens to actually go for this, but the smart thing to do would be to take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points. You better bring Tucker out here and take the damn points. We're not about to do no fourth down going for it at the 1. Take the points.
I like taking the points. I like taking the momentum back. As nice as a touchdown would be, you get stopped in this kind of situation. You hand the momentum all back to the other team.
Field goal here to make it an 8-point game with 13 minutes left to go. This football team is frustrating. There's not a damn... I'm telling you, bro. Those games, when you get to the Niners, this level of play is going to get them killed against the Niners. This level of play is going to get them cooked against the Dolphins. This level of play is going to get them beat against the Chargers. Hell, we got the Lions next week. This level of play is not acceptable against the Lions. The Lions are a good team this year. This level of play, if you play like this against Detroit next week, you are going to lose that football game. No question. We play like this next week against Detroit, we are taking an L at home. You can't play like this, man. You cannot. This level of play is not going to win you a lot of football games. It's not. It's not. It's just not. They have all the talent in the world, but they don't know how to utilize the talent at all. And the coaching philosophy, it's run its course. It's dry. That coaching philosophy is so dry, and you can tell it's dry.
Lowe's knows to win at home. You need the best coaching. I got this.
5 red zone trips and only 1 touchdown. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Just unacceptable. The only thing you could give them credit for is for them to actually be smart and take the points. But unacceptable. You get to the red zone 5 times and you can't come up with more than 1 touchdown? Unacceptable. I mean, there's just nothing else to say about that. Unacceptable, unacceptable, unacceptable. But this is just what it is now, man. We're about to get cooked by Malik Willis. They get cooked by Malik Willis. That's going to be a bad look on the defense. Yeah, Willis, he's probably going to come in. Because I don't know if Tannehill's coming back. He kind of looks like he may be done, at least for this series. We need to pass more in the red zone. We don't gotta, oh, you saying we gotta do 50-50 balls, just pass it more. I mean, you would love it. You guy not who you think you, what? Tim, what are you trying to say, bro? I need you to fix your grammar so I can properly understand what you're trying to articulate to me. 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Oh, for Malik Willis? He hasn't that. Yeah, listen. Maybe he's improved. We haven't seen him play yet. Maybe he's improved. Honestly, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Just score before getting inside the 20. Yeah, they haven't figured that part out yet. If only they can figure out how to score before getting inside the 20. Wow, only way Ravens could win is if NFL scripts for Ryan to come out and for Ryan to come out and for Willis to win the game. I mean, I guess that's the script. I don't know. Script's trash, by the way. I don't know whoever the script writer is. He's doing terrible. Be more ain't all that good, y'all. I mean, that's not a difficult assessment to make. I think most people know they're not in a top tier team. They don't play like a top tier team. They have the talent to be a top tier team, but they don't play like a top tier team. They're not considered a Super Bowl contender in my eyes. So I think most Ravens fans look at them and like they're not a Super Bowl contending team. They have a Super Bowl contending roster. Don't get it twisted. The Ravens have a Super Bowl contending roster, but they're not a Super Bowl contending team, and that's what frustrates people. That's what frustrates the Ravens fans. We have all the talent in the world to compete for a title, but we can never put it together and execute what we need to. Just a waste of talent. The worst thing in the world you can have is a waste of talent. And the Ravens just always seem to fall under that category. They'll show moments of brilliance, followed by moments of disgust and disappointment. They can't get out of their own way. 1st and 10 here with Malik Willis taking the ball. Let's see what he can do with Ryan Tannehill out right now. Willis, he's going to play fake here, fire, and it is caught. Nice throw here on 1st down. It's going to be a 9-yard pickup. 2nd down and 1 coming up here.
He's actually waiting for the cart to come and collect him. His tunnel is on the opposite side of the stadium from the X-ray room. I know that unfortunately because this is the tunnel.
So it looks like Tannehill's done. I think they're getting a cart for him. There's a cart coming. Tannehill's done for the game. Tannehill is done for this game. Losing him is rough. Losing him is legit rough. 2nd down and 1. Henry is going to get a 1st down. That man was weaving. He was weaving like defenders to get that 1st down. Tannehill is done for the day. So, farewell, Tannehill. You're done for the day. Hopefully, you'll be okay. They'll go check him out. I think he's going to the X-rays. We'll see what happens there, but Tannehill's done for the day. Of course it was going to happen. I mean, it's Derrick Henry. You knew he was getting a rushing touchdown. Play fake here, Malik Willis. He's just going to take off. This is going to have to be an adjustment period for the Titans in this game. You just want to make sure you don't put him in the position where he's going to have to force the football. You don't want him to force anything. You can't. You make things simple for Malik Willis. You make things simple. You don't have to look to push the ball down the field. Just give him easy looks, easy completions, and honestly, just let Derrick Henry do most of the work. Ravens defense makes a stop here on 2nd and 7. They stop Derrick Henry. 3rd down coming up here for the Titans. Third down and 8 coming up here for the Titans. The Titans are 0 for 7 on 3rd downs. They have not converted a single 3rd down in this game. Another jump by the offensive lineman, but let's pretend that's not the case. Malik Willis gets swarmed, but he broke free. Wow. But he's not going to get away. He's going to get stuck. Bro, there was like 4 Ravens defenders around him. There was 4 Ravens defenders around Malik Willis. He broke free, and I thought he was actually going to take it. I thought he was going to take it for a 1st down. 4th down here, they got to punt the football. I thought he was about to get this one. But shout out to Patrick Queen for making the tackle and the stop. I thought Malik was going to go off for this one. So the Titans are kind of in a tough position here. We don't know if Ryan Tannehill is going to come back. But if Malik Willis is the quarterback to go to moving forward, they're going to have trouble moving the ball down the field here. So I don't know what you do if you're Mike Vrabel. I guess you got to wait and see what happens with Tannehill. They're going to punt this ball. And a fair catch here by Duvernay is going to start the Ravens offense at the 10. If you're a Titans fan, you just got to hope Tannehill is going to come back. You're more excited for them than for us, bro. I'm excited for a crazy play. I was sitting back. All right, bro. I was sitting there and saying, all right, they swarmed him. All right, Malik Will's about to get sacked, dude. He broke out of all of that. He broke out of all of that. That actually shocked me. I was like, wow. When a play actually surprises you, you gotta show some love. I'm a commentator, bro. Again, I'm a Ravens fan, but I gotta be somewhat, I gotta be somewhat objective, you know. And when I see a great play, I'm gonna give credit to a great play. I thought he was going, man. I legit thought he was surrounded by 4 Ravens. He somehow broke out of that, and I'm like, okay, he's about to take off and pick up this first down. So I was surprised. Besides, I'm rooting for Malik Willis. I want to see these young quarterbacks do good. People are gonna have written off Malik Willis, and I'm just hopeful that he can just make the improvement. If he's ever gonna be a decent quarterback, hopefully he's put in the work to make the improvement and at least showcase, hey, I can still do something too. You know, I'm not completely out of it. It would just be nice, you know, just showing some love to him. You know, just showing some care. Besides, it was a play I didn't see. Team needs some serious mental help. Okay, let's not. Okay, let's calm down with that phrasing. How does the team crumble collectively when faced with obstacles in second half? Let's time out. Let's change up that. They don't need mental help. What they need is a change in philosophy. They need a change in mindset. They need a wake up call. The Ravens need a wake up call. They need a change in mindset. They may need a change in mentality and philosophy of how they do things. Well, let's not sit back and say they need a mental help. That is whoa. That is not how you want to phrase that. That is not how you want to phrase that. That's not the word you want to use. Do you think the O line will hold long enough for us to at least run the clock? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, mindset's the right thing. Mental health that's not the word you want to use right there. Not on this, man. You're gonna make it seem like they are dealing with some serious mental problems when they're not. Wow, surprisingly, the Ravens and the Titans have rushed for the exact same amount of yards, 127 to 127. They need a change in mindset. They need a change in philosophy. They need those changes. Yeah, that's cool. 22 consecutive games with 100 plus yards rushing. That's cool. Quick throw here to Zay Flowers. Can Zay Flowers break out? Zay Flowers, good catch, picked up about 8 or 9 yards. Second down coming up here for the Ravens.
Call quite as many design quarterback runs, but it's still always an element within this Ravens offense. See a lot of these yards have come on scrambles by Lamar Jackson.
Second down and 1 here for the Ravens. It's been a lot of same old here for the Ravens, bro. Lamar's going to take it on the center. Is it so difficult to just take things under center and just run the football sometimes? They're going to pick up the first down here. Sometimes you just wonder, bro. It shouldn't be this difficult for them sometimes, but they just make it difficult for themselves. They really just look to make things difficult for themselves, and it's annoying sometimes. It really is.
So much praise across the board for how he's come in and worked and been a pro, and they just feel like the sky is the limit for him with Lamar Jackson.
First down and 10. Gonna hand this off. Now you can tell the Ravens are just trying to run the clock and escape. The way they're playing right now, they are absolutely trying to run the clock and escape. They don't want nothing else. Yeah, Zay Flowers is a sweetheart. That's great. Second down and 11 here for the Ravens. Lamar going down the field, and he gets it to Mark Andrews. Great throw and great catch. The Ravens get into Titans territory. Big play there. First and 10. They're going to hand this ball off. Picks up about 4.
It's just fun to watch Lamar Jackson operate in this new offense. So much in the past has been the 2 tight ends.
Second down and 7 coming up here.
And you see his ability. I was talking to Todd Monken just saying he's going to continue to grow. He's got all the potential.
Ravens just trying to kill the clock and go home.
The right spot and seen him do
Tried to do that last week against Pittsburgh and they failed to do that. So maybe they can do it this week. Who knows?
nice touch throw up over the top for the big play.
Lamar takes the snap. Another miscommunication there. Do not know what happened on that throw, but there was some sort of miscommunication. Third down and 7. 5:35 left to go and the clock is stopped.
Choice routes give your receiver the option to hook, break in, break out. And that one there just looked like a miscommunication. Lamar saw something that said, I think it's going to break out. Mark decided to break inside. That's why they were so far off.
Third and 7. 5.5 left to go. Ravens just trying to escape. They're 7 for 14 on third down today, so they're not terrible. Here we go. Deep drop back for Lamar. This is where he's going to step up and he's just going to take off and pick up the first down. And there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. What's this flag going to be about? Oh, that got to be on the defense then. Illegal contact on the defense, so it's going to be a first down. Illegal contact on the defense. It's going to be a first down picked up for the Ravens. So the Ravens just continue to run the clock and they're just going to go home. They love playing to lose. I'm playing to win. They love playing not to lose as opposed to being aggressive and trying to win. If they think that's going to get them to the Super Bowl, by all means, try it. You go back to that Super Bowl run, they did not play to lose games. I mean, they did not play to try and preserve games. They weren't playing not to lose in those playoff games. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Playing not to lose is going to cost you a lot of games when you don't even know it. And it's cost the Ravens a lot of games playing not to lose. It has cost them a lot of games over the last couple of years. Anyway, quick throw here to Zay. Zay Flowers got the speed, and he gets hit. Nice hit to make a stop there. Nice tackle. Second down coming up here for the Ravens.
The one thing Zay Flowers is going to learn is stay outside. The big fellas are inside. I thought he had a gap there to the outside. Turn him back in there. That's where all the bodies are. Don't want to go there. No, don't want to go in there.
Whew.
Stay outside.
It's been that type of day, guys. It's been that type of days. They should let Hill finish the game. Probably not going to do that. Second down and 4 here for the Ravens. Just going to run it with Gus Edwards. Edwards picks up 3 yards. Third down and 1 coming up here. And now Mike Vrabel is forced to utilize timeouts because the game is starting to wane.
What it also does is prevent them from taking more time off the clock. One score game right now. Obviously, they kick. You got a 2-score game. You got a young quarterback in. Got to start taking all those things into consideration right now.
When we're done, NFL Game Day has the rest of your day covered.
This has been an ugly game. Just want to point it out. Legitimately, it's been an ugly game. It's been another ugly game.
Way back when you were a Giants quarterback. Who just coached the Lions.
Third down and 1 here for the Ravens. The thing about the Ravens is they're going to have to figure out the scoring situation. When you go back and look at the film, when you go back and look at these offensive drives, you're going to notice that the Ravens offensively do not have trouble moving the football. They got into the red zone 5 times. They had 5 red zone trips. This is red zone trip number 6. This is red zone trip number 6. A direct snap to Mark Andrews. I don't know if he got the first down. They might give him it. Or they're going to say he's short. They marked him short.
Seems to be a left-footed spot right short of the 18. That would leave them short. And there's a fist up in the air from Vinovich who call it a fourth down.
Wow. Felt like he got a pretty good push right there.
Oh, nobody pushed him.
No, they did not do the tush push, that's for sure.
Don't they see what's going on?
Wait a minute. Let me see where he lands.
So there's Andrews. He looks short.
Yeah, you got to try to figure out where the ball is. He bounces out here to the left-hand
Wait.
side. Where's the ball at?
Right there in his left arm.
He's short. Yeah, he's short.
Just a touch short.
He's short.
I don't see Tucker out there. He's kind of
Titans are going to call a timeout here. He's short. He's short. But we don't have to make an argument there. He is short. Just bring Tucker out. There's no reason to try to do this whole fourth down. Just bring Tucker out. It's fourth and inches, but they're probably going to go for it.
the guy who's virtually automatic to go up 2 scores.
Knowing this team, they are probably going to go for it.
Mark Andrews. But the Titans were up to the challenge. John Harbaugh's still talking to Bill Vinovich this entire timeout.
I mean, he can continue to talk, bro. He's short. If you take a look at it, he is short. You can continue to talk. He's short. He is absolutely short. If you look where the ball is, he is short.
This is a pretty good spot. Let's watch the knee go down right there. Just a touch short. What do you think, Rich? I think I kick it right here. Young quarterback on the other side, Mr. Automatic. Back there, if we don't get it, I'll take the 3.
Just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal. Why? Bro, put that flag away. You're not going to win the challenge. Why are you wasting everybody's time? Why are you... If you throw, please don't float. Do not throw that flag. Do not throw that flag. Bring out Justin Tucker and kick this field goal, please. Stop overthinking things so much. I want to do the most for no reason. Just take the points, bro. You're the best kicker in football who's going to give you a guaranteed 3 points as long as the line doesn't block, doesn't like mess up and force a block.
6th field goal attempt of the day. Tucker.
Mr. Automatic does his job.
A 6th field goal day for Justin Tucker.
Don't you love these days where Justin Tucker is your main form of offense? The season is a disappointment. I don't know what else you were expecting. I mean, again, I don't know why you guys like to put your expectations so high as if you don't understand your football team. Why do you guys like to overexert your expectations as if you didn't expect to see struggles? Did you think everything was just going to be in a nice little neat package for you? All of a sudden, we get this new offensive coordinator. Boom! Offense unlocked. 40-plus points every single game. What were you expecting? I told you guys that the first half of the season, everything's going to be slow. Through 5 games, I had them at 3-2. They are well within my expectations. Nothing. I have not been impressed. They have not gone over my expectations. They have not fallen below my expectations. I had them at 3-2 through 5 games. They're 3-2 through 5 games. Like, you guys like to do so much that you're just over. I don't know why you do this. I get it as fans. We love to buy into the hype. But the reality of the situation is your football team is what they are. They're not changing their philosophy overnight unless they make an overhaul. You knew this is a John Harbaugh-led team, and you thought you were going to see massive changes? Where? Where? Where did y'all see a massive change? You watch what the team has. You watch a new change in offensive coordinator. You see a new head coach, and you just assumed that all of a sudden, and you see a new offensive coordinator, and you still have the same head coach, the same offense, the same overall coaching philosophy and scheme, and you thought things were going to change. You thought just because we replaced Greg Roman, automatically, we were just boom. We were just going to get it. I expected slight changes. Well, guess what? Your slight changes are there. The offense is slightly improved in moving the football down the field. The offense is slightly improving in red zone percentage. The slight changes are showing there in the stats. So they're your slight changes. But what you guys were expecting is not the reality of the situation. I told y'all to pander your expectations. Malik Willis gets sacked. I believe that's going to be Clowney that sacks him. I think Monken is better than Roman. At least we don't call all of our players. I mean, that's true. Again, there's been, oh yeah, slight improvements. The play calling gets out a lot faster. We're not dealing with constant delay of games. So there's just slight improvements. There are slight changes. There's a change in offensive coordinator. There's a change with the play clock situation, getting in and out of. There's been slight changes. So I'm not exactly sure what you were expecting. I told you guys for the first half of the season things were going to be slow offensively, and you guys are surprised because of what? Malik Willis on 2nd and 19. Flag. Oh wow, this is going to be either a hold or pass interference. Okay, so tell me this: who replaces Hards? I am perfectly fine. You could go. You can look for a young person. I have thrown out the idea. Try Mike McDonald. You have him on your legit. A lot of people have loved what McDonald has done for the Ravens defense. That defense has played relatively solid. They've been consistent. They have been disciplined, and you don't see a lot of issues coming out of the Ravens defense. A lot of people have liked what they've seen from Mike McDonald. I would be willing to have Mike McDonald attempt to be. I would be willing to have Mike McDonald to be the next head coach. If you want to go from inside and say McDonald, give him a try, cool. I would be willing to do so, but I'm looking to see another one of these young head coaches. You're seeing some of these offensive coordinators around the league. We saw Philly's offensive defensive coordinators go get better jobs somewhere else. I'm fine giving some of these other young guys a chance at head coach. I'm perfectly fine with that. First down picked up here by the Titans. I'm perfectly fine. And for all these people that sit back and say, well, who's going to replace Harbaugh? You want to get rid of this great coach to what? Understand this. And I'll throw this to you guys for the people that are throwing backlash about getting rid of Harbaugh. In 2008, the Ravens decided to make a change at coaching. Prior to this, they had a head coach named Brian Billick. Brian Billick was a Super Bowl winning head coach with the Baltimore Ravens. He was the coach that helped us win with the 2000 Ravens. So that was a Super Bowl winning head coach that had put together a couple of great winning seasons. They just couldn't win playoff games. And he was dealing with a situation where he had terrible quarterbacks. In 2008, they decided to move off of a head coach that had won a Super Bowl with them to go to who? John Harbaugh. Who was John Harbaugh in 2008? Who was John Harbaugh in 2008? John Harbaugh, another penalty on the defense. Who was John Harbaugh? John Harbaugh was not a made man in this league in terms of head coaching experience. He had zero head coaching experience. John Harbaugh was a special teams coach. He wasn't some offensive guru. He wasn't some defensive mastermind. John Harbaugh was a special teams coach coming out of Philadelphia from the Andy Reid coaching tree. The Ravens took a chance on that guy. They left their Super Bowl winning head coach to go after this young guy who had no head coaching experience, and it worked out. So if they're willing, and no one had a problem with that. So if we're willing to leave off of a Super Bowl winning head coach to bring in a special teams coach to be our next head coach, why can't we do the same with Harbaugh? He's been here for 15 years. Things haven't really changed that much. Matter BK with the sack. Things have not changed that much, or things have not been great since the Super Bowl win. People said Brian Billick he ran his time. Legit, they said his time was done. His time had ran out with the Ravens. It was time for a change. They said that 7 years after the Super Bowl. Even though they'd made the playoffs a couple times and had a couple great teams, they still said Brian Billick's time had run out. That's what they said. And they decided to change. Meanwhile, with Harbaugh, for the better part of a decade, we've won 2 playoff games. We've missed the playoffs several times throughout this time. Yet you don't think it's time for a change? I'm just saying. Every time someone pushes back, like, who would we go to replace Harbaugh? Look for any other young coach out there. You look at these offensive coordinators around the league, give one of them a chance. If not, Mike McDonald is on your roster. People think we might lose him because of how great he's been with the defense. Give him a shot at head coach. When you've had a head coach with one team for so long, at some point you gotta start looking at them and saying, maybe it's time for a change in offensive philosophy. It doesn't mean like it's guaranteed to work. It doesn't mean that. You're always gonna take a risk. The Ravens took a risk when they went from Brian Billick to John Harbaugh, and it worked out. I agree. I was just asking. I think there's a lot of teams chasing the McVay and Shanahan logic. Yeah, perfect example. Mike McDaniels. You brought the two up right there with Shanahan and McVay. Perfect example. They had Brian Flores. Miami had Brian Flores. He was doing a damn good job with the Dolphins. They chose to move off of him. They brought in Mike McDaniel. Look at the Dolphins. Look at the Dolphins under Mike McDaniel. A young coach. Sometimes it helps to change the philosophy. I would like to win a Super Bowl with Harbs and Lamar that Harbs could retire. I don't see that happening. I honestly don't see that happening. There's nothing that they have shown me in the last several years that makes me think they're winning a Super Bowl. There's nothing they've shown me this year that makes me think they can go the distance. What's going on, Buddha? Appreciate you stopping by.
4,825 yards and counting. 26 and a half sacks. 20 carrots. All the sauce, baby. In this game, numbers are everything.
So I'm just being honest. There's nothing I've seen. There's nothing I've seen that would make me sit back and believe, oh yeah, this team, absolutely, this team is gonna go the distance and win a Super Bowl. There's nothing they've shown me that would make me even remotely begin to think that way.
Play ball in more places. Booking.com? Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. I know I know Harbaugh's been a made man and he's done what he needs to do, but sometimes it just helps to have a change in offensive philosophy. I'm just being honest, man. It is what it is. Sometimes a change is good. So this game's getting ready to wrap up here for the most part, but I mean, there's still plenty of time left. Hopefully the Ravens can just, put this to bed. But knowing the Ravens, they constantly fail to put games away when they need to. Third down and 7, 2 minutes left to go. Willis, quick throw, and there's nobody making any tackles. And there's nobody there to make any tackles, and tackles are still not being made. The guy's on the verge of scoring a touchdown, and they make a tackle at the goal line. All right, that's exactly what you wanted to see, right? Good job, guys. I mean, just why not? Because just why not? That legit looked like it should have been. It was going to be a touchdown.
We've seen a lot of big plays, Kurt. A lot of splash plays, a lot of wild plays, turnovers. Lamar did his thing on a 3rd and short in the red zone.
All right, let's just put this game to bed. This team has found ways to just anger everybody every single time, man.
Looked there early on like Baltimore was going to run away with this thing. Big play right there.
Please, the Ravens don't run away with anything.
No timeouts left here for the Titans, so it's going to take an onside kick, but they're fighting and battling. So Vrabel was right on the spot for their
All right.
final timeout with a minute.
1:46 left to go. First and goal here because Ravens always find a way to keep their opponents in it because why not? And Willis does take a sack. Hey, Kyle Van Noy. That's one. Holding on the defense. Just put a nail in the coffin. How many times? Just keeping the game alive for no reason. I hope they're ready to get an onside kick. I seriously hope they're prepared for an onside kick because they're going to need to be ready for that. Boy, what a game. What a disgusting, nasty, filthy display of a football game here. But hey, at least it's somewhat competitive. Willis, can he get his first touchdown? He's gonna get sacked. And Clowney, I guess, just his second sack of the game. So second and goal here, 90 seconds left to go. Obviously, they have no timeouts left. They're gonna go for an onside kick if they can score a touchdown here. Can Malik Willis get himself a touchdown? Back at the end zone. Nope. Flag penalty. Man, these refs are just keeping this game going for longer and longer and longer for no reason. So I was late to the stream. I've been swamped with school. Hey, man, do it. I wouldn't worry about it, bro. You really don't need to worry about it. You really don't need to worry about it. Do your schoolwork, bro. This game ain't worth missing school time for. Pass interference because why not? The refs are just doing way too much now, bro. But it's still pass interference, bro. Why are you hugging on him like that? Why are you hugging on him like that? Oh, God. First and goal! Can Malik Willis get himself his first touchdown of the season? And, no. Oh, he almost broke free. And, oh my God, what's the flag for this time? Why are y'all doing the most right now? Oh, illegal block in the back by the offense. Man, we are just going back and forth with these penalties. Vrabel's getting tired of it. Harbaugh's looking confused. What is happening? First and goal. Sack. Y'all putting this poor kid through the torture chamber. Just let him. Just let him. Just let him rest, bro. Just let this game rest. It's over, guys. Nope. Went for D-Hop, didn't work. 41 seconds left. Nice play by Rock Yassin. You know, he's still around doing things. So they're going to kick a field goal. It's a 2-score game, and they're probably not going to get a touchdown on 3rd and long. So it's a 2-score game. You kick the field goal here, and you try to see if you can get an onside kick. If you are able to get an onside kick, well, you know what you need to do. Field goal is up. It is good. 38 seconds left to go in this game. All the Ravens got to do is win the offensive ground. You doing Bills Giants? No. Why would I want to do? Daniel Jones ain't playing for one. I'm not doing Bills Giants. I'll see you guys on Monday Night Football for Chargers and Cowboys. I'm not putting myself through the Bills and Giants for what? No. Not putting myself through that nasty game for what? I got better things to do. I'll take care of some other stuff tonight. I'm not doing that. Their last successful onside kick was December 15th of 2013. I mean, we gotta have a conversation here. Can we talk about onside kicks being the most useless aspect of football? The chances of somebody winning an onside kick is so unlikely that basically the game is over when you have to revert to an onside kick. And we all know it. We all know it. There's no masterful craft of dealing with an onside kick. It just sucks. It just sucks. Game over. Ravens win. I don't care how they win. Well, still got 38 seconds left. They just got to get the ball in their hands so Lamar can go out there, take a knee. We can call it a day. So Browns are going to get cooked by San Francisco. The question is, will the Seahawks be able to beat the Bengals? I mean, the Ravens have made some mistakes here, but again, Pittsburgh's in a bye week, so Baltimore can go to 4-2, and then Cincinnati somehow goes to 2-4, while Cleveland goes to 2-3. You put yourself in a good position. Though I think Cincinnati's about to tie. They're about to. What are they? They're 2-3 right now. Yeah, they're about to be 3-3. I think Cincinnati's beating the Cardinals. I think they're back on track. Here comes the onside kick that nobody cares about. Easy catch, not even wasting time. Isaiah Likely cradles that, and let's call it a day. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the game's finally over. The game is finally over. We can call it a day. Ravens get the 24-16 win. Very ugly, very nasty, very disgusting win. Doesn't really convince anybody of anything. You won't look at the Ravens and say, yeah, they got it. Yeah, they got it. They're a contending team. But you get the win and you live to fight another week. So at the end of the day, you just take what you can take here, you know. Wasn't a great game, but you got the win. You just deal with it however you deal with it. Just going to wait for Lamar Jackson to take a knee, and we can cut this broadcast afterwards. Lamar lines up, takes the knee. And just like that, the Ravens move to 4-2 on the season. Pretty much right where I had them. Yeah, it was a game. I can say that. It wasn't a great game, but it was a game. So shout out to the Titans for making it competitive. But the Ravens, they handled business in London. They moved to 4-2. And they improved their chances to make the playoffs just a bit more. Baltimore needs a serious reality check offensively because this red zone issue that they're having right now is crazy. If you looked at how Baltimore's offense played, they had no problem moving the ball down the field in the Titans. They can't score in the red zone right now. The Ravens not being able to score in the red zone in this game was a damn shame. They could have dropped 30 in this game. They could have dropped 30 plus, but they could not get out of their own way. So, Ravens need to fix this offense. We're at week 6 now, so you've passed. I said by week 6, we're going to start to know and see what this offense is about. You've officially reached week 6. It's time to start fixing things. The schedule's going to get harder, and it's time for this offense to step up. If you don't do that, well, you might as well just prepare yourself for a disappointing end. Ravens were able to get the win, but next week you're going to get a huge test. In my opinion, this is the biggest test of the season so far. Next week, at the bank, against the Lions. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you pulling up for the stream. GG's to all. That's all I got to say. Ravens move to 4-2. We're heading back to Baltimore. We're finally going to play a home game. We had a 3-game stretch. Cleveland, Pittsburgh, London. We finally get to play at home at the bank. And we got the Lions coming up. So the Ravens better get themselves together because Detroit is nothing to sniff at. With that being said, everybody, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much for watching, especially because this was a morning game and nobody wanted to be here for the morning. Usually we're here at 1 p.m., but we were here at 9:30 this morning. So it was definitely a tough morning game. It is what it is. Ravens got the win. We moved to 4-2, and we just get prepared for next week. With that being said, that's all I've got. I'm not going to ramble on. I'm out of here. Peace out.